Are you sure it's now? I don't know. I don't know how long that delay goes. Next time we'll just count. Chronicles of the Coast, our weekly Dungeons and Dragons game at 7-ish o'clock. And tonight's game is taking place in the fantastic dungeon of the Mad Mage Undermountain, built by dwarves long, long ago, but currently the residents of Hallister Blackcloak. And what antics has he been up to for hundreds of years? Our party is delving deep. They have a mission twofold. One, they have found cursed items that have brought them much misery and misfortune. The cure to this curse, the remedy, seems to be deeper into the dungeon. They have to find the hand of the mage who cast the curse. That is deeper. But until then, they have also been asked to find a band of doppelgangers and bring them home safely, as well as another small adventuring group that went out on a bachelor party.
I don't think
these adventurers have not been
Yes, we are.
in Portal.
Okay, sorry.
Wait.
It says we're live.
It keeps showing up the
Aserac.
Yeah. Keeps
Here we
saying,
go.
Up next, TRA
Everything's good?
No,
It takes a second to delay, guys.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. So, as I was saying, they're also tracking down a small bachelor party gone awry. Some nobles had gone off into the dungeon as a sort of last night of freedom and have not returned. They have been promised the bride's dowry for their safe return.
Or half.
Or half if they don't bring them back alive. But with proof.
Looking at you, Acid Splash.
His new name.
Let's go ahead and jump over to our characters.
Hold on, I'm really not ready to this last.
Okay. It was a miscast. We're gonna start right here.
Guys, I think you're actually having a technical problem on Twitch. Just letting you know.
Like,
Every time I keep trying to watch the stream.
That's because he's on the live show.
There it is.
Oh.
There's a delay.
We're good.
Pop the
Okay.
notes.
No.
We're gonna start here with Grim Timbers.
He keeps trying to play the three-way finale for him.
We good?
You're not on the live stream, you're just on our channel.
Just now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I think you're on one of the videos in our channel, not the live stream. Yeah, because Vex Ingloom was giving us...
Click the right thing.
Look at the vexing legume.
Make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Fix it. Please
Okay,
silence
yes.
all sending devices.
Yeah,
No
sorry,
magic
guys,
items
yeah.
at the table, gentlemen. Just kidding.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll go.
So, Grim Timbers over here. Dun-dun, advertisement, yeah. Play a rock gnome
there you
wizard. He's got a bit of a stutter that I've been really trying to just work out over time. I've lost it and gained it, and lost it and gained it. But the whole purpose of this character is he is a wizard of technology, sort of. He's got his spells usually involve metal or some type of clank or ratchet, but he's been cursed lately, and anything magnetic is within 15 feet or that weighs 15 pounds or less. It just clings to his skin, so it's terrible for somebody like Grim. And we're down in this dungeon of the Mad Mage to try to find a cure. And right now we've got a little side mission. We might help out this poor lady, find her husband, and yeah, other than that, Grim is just struggling right now. Got to do physical magic, blood and bones. But anyways, you're up, Sunday.
Well, Sunday finds it quite amusing that metal things stick to you.
So does everybody.
So, Sunday plenty. We just kicked the crap out of some Ettins. And we had a pretty exciting playtime because it was steady fighting most of the time. I thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Picked up some new followers. Welcome everybody. That's all I got for my update.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cole.
Cole go. I'm Cole Paleborn, Ancestral Guardian, Barbarian. Last week was really fun. Cole got to jump into middle of chompy animals and slash Grix. It was really fun. And then, yeah, Cole didn't do much against the Ettins. They exploded before I got there. That's pretty much it. Having fun.
There was some showmanship. You showed how to chop off a leg accurately.
Mm-hmm. Because I can't kill anything.
I'm Finn Littlemint, and
Hi, Finn.
I fed some were-rats last week, along with the group. Gave them some of my famous Finn's gumbo.
Yum.
We did find somebody at the very end of this week, but we don't know if it is the party we're looking for, truly.
Right.
It just looks like a bunch of guards. Maybe it's more doppelgangers. We never know. They haven't spoke, really.
No, they haven't.
They're just gonna be like, hey, we're doppelgangers.
That's when that's when first I ask the question. I'm just gonna be like, hey, are you guys doppelgangers?
Yeah.
It's working so good for you.
It is.
I keep asking. You gotta tell me.
Yeah.
Them's the rule.
It's the law.
Like you Bugs Bunny, and you're like, it's in the doppelganger handbook, I swear.
It's right here. It's in the handbook, right here. Besides that, we've got our new friend Orin, and him and Grim, they blew up Ettins. It was funny.
Right?
They barely even got to move.
Their poor foreheads.
Yeah, they didn't even have time to comically argue with each other.
Here's my impression. What's that? Ah! Ah!
Face.
Ah!
Wake up, we're on fire.
Yeah.
And then a random arrow from
faces.
Sunday did like 40 damage.
Yeah. She like grabbed it with her two fingers, and she's like,
Close my eyes. Hope for the best.
Explosive discharge.
Orin.
A little bit.
All right, I am Orion Faden, Drunken Mage. As we learned last week, drunken spellcasting is not without its drawbacks. I am currently have most of my beard singed off, and I'm covered in Ettin blood to put myself out, thanks to my spell going awry. And then when I launched a final magic missile at the creatures, it hit Cole and hit one of the other adventurers because drunk spellcasting. I'm still totally wasted. And yeah, I totally forgot the fact that I had a water skin in my pack and just doused my face in Ettin blood, so that's fun.
And there's 4 of you.
There's 4 of me. Yeah, mirror image is still in effect. It's active. There's 4 of me wandering around doing.
You're so drunk,
Who knows
we see
what?
4 of you.
I see 8. Yeah. Yeah, and that's where we left off.
That is where you left off. The Ettin's dead on the ground, singed and burned and charred, one missing a leg and just annihilated. Very, very much lifeless, but standing all over their bodies, you managed to see that there were 4 other adventurers who came from a door adjacent to you. Not adjacent, sorry. Opposite of you. These adventurers, a half-orc female with a large battle axe, accompanied by another half-orc with a dark cloak and 2 daggers. 2 short swords, not daggers. Half-orc with a dark cloak and 2 short swords. A tiefling who had a spell readied in her hands, as well as a female dwarf who bears a holy symbol on her shield.
Are their weapons up?
Their weapons are up, actually. The last thing that you had heard any of them say was a bit of a parroting of you guys. After being struck by a magic missile, the female half-orc turned to her adventuring party and said, "Do we kill these guys?"
So in Orcish, I'm gonna speak to the 2 orcs and try to intimidate.
And say, lower your weapons now, or we'll kill you like we did these Ettins.
Roll for an intimidate.
Begin, Timmy.
7.
We don't need that.
So the 2 orcs kind of glance at one another, weapons still in hand, and the female of the 2 of them says back to you in Orcish. The rest of you only hear Zrakashu Fumathrakadai Grazumki. But Cole, you hear that she basically says she's no more afraid of you than the dead on the floor. She's willing to talk to your leader, the half-elf.
What?
Cole, what'd she say?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Cole, come back here. Cole.
I just turned my back on him and started walking
Cole!
back to the group.
Nah, they don't mean us any harm.
Maybe,
I'll walk in the room.
does anyone else, do any of the rest of us speak Orcish? Do you speak Common? Hello? Excuse me, Mrs.
I'm gonna
Halford.
walk in and just start
Hello?
looting the Ettins.
Do you, I say in Gnomish, do you speak Gnomish,
Right,
perhaps?
I don't care.
Do you speak that?
I speak common.
Oh, that makes sense. What did you say to our friend there? He didn't seem to like that very. He didn't agree. It didn't agree with him.
I'm willing to speak to your leader.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you have to say for yourself?
She's looking at me.
You fired a spell upon us.
Now,
He is not.
that was an accident. And I'm not in charge of anything except alcohol, if you want some of that.
Is she looking at the wrong one of the four of them?
Sunday's just
They're all kind of like blurred and merged with one another.
Yeah.
So she walks right up to you and like with her battle axe up on her shoulder, she just and it sticks 2 inches into the stone. And then she walks up, hand open.
I'm just puzzled. I'm looking at my comrades.
The drink.
Shake.
The drink.
The drink.
Oh,
Is this
no, yeah, here you go.
Did we
Takes
ever
that.
pick a
You should have that.
Did we pick a leader?
That's Sunday.
She empties
My
it,
vote. I'm taking
hands it back to you.
Can I have that bottle back? Yeah, thanks. I need that for later.
Just soaked in Etten blood. Could you clean up, Orion? Just a little.
Oh yeah. Well, he digs
Yeah,
around
one
in his
thing.
bag of holding and pulls out a water skin and just pours it on his
one
face.
A prestidigibath?
No, man. He's great so
You
far.
wash off your battle trophies. Bathe in the blood of your enemies like the man that you are.
Okay then. Someone want to handle this for
I
me?
am-
This is
I am Lagazi.
You're doing great, leader.
okay.
Ozzy.
Nice to meet you. I'm Orion.
Do you want to use my
Orion.
safe word, Orion? Candle wax,
You just hear this from like the end.
right?
This cloth figure is like leaning over. You don't even see her hands.
Looting through shit.
Sunday, by
Why is
the
there a
way.
big pile of gold?
Sunday, by the way. There's really nothing of interest
I
in
didn't
here.
think so. But I gotta check
As you
anyway.
had searched the Ettins, you frustrated, you look up and around, and what looked like some chests you actually see were open, and they're just full of slag and ore
Oh,
and oil. Not what am I trying to say? And coal,
Okay.
not the orc.
The other cold.
On the
been
back
busy, I
wall
guess.
is actually a old but very cold and abandoned dwarven forge.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a couple pieces of the coal and stick it in my pack.
You see as you move over there, the tiefling and the dwarf are there as well. The tiefling gives you kind of a unfriendly sideways glance as she rummages through the forge, but the dwarf is all smiles, and she comes up to you. Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome. This is sorry about
I'm not
this.
looking at her.
Sorry
Looking
about the
for-
misfortune of everything that we had come across here, but I just wanted to say that my name is Ballfield of the Troll Leaders. It's very good to see you. Oh, indeed,
Hi,
indeed. Hi. So, what brings you here? How are you?
Skullport.
Oh, it's the city down in the depths. Haven't made it there ourselves. No.
I just kind of look at her right in her. Is it her?
Yeah.
I look in her eyes and I'm like, I've been cursed. We're searching for the cure of the curse.
Oh,
I just take my goggles
oh, curse of the mummy then, eh? I see how that is. It's unfortunate.
and feel only new.
She knows of our dilemma.
So,
So
brings you here, V.
Oh, well, we were looking for some people who came down in here, and, well, you know, we can't find them.
She's from Fargo.
Wait,
People, huh?
Say that again.
Bachelor party?
Yeah, you heard of them?
Oh, is that a group?
Right, yeah. Yeah,
Great.
We got stuck and couldn't find them, and well, you know, we got stuck in that room by the ends, and honestly, it's been a long time since we've eaten. I don't suppose you've got any water on you.
Oh, well, there's some freshly cooked in the middle of the floor there.
Wait.
Desk?
Hold on a second. You're saying it's been a long time since you've eaten?
Oh.
Persuasion
Her
roll.
cheery
empty.
face and rosy cheeks just sour, just. Right, well, you know, you didn't have to be sassy about it.
So,
I still got
Digging around in my bag and
tell me
getting my
more about
last
this
bottle of
bachelor party
booze,
story.
swapping it out for the empty one.
I can give him my rations.
Tell me
for yesterday.
your story on this bachelor party. What were you told about?
Well,
Were you promised something?
We came down here to follow them the day that they came down because the bride was very upset and said that they couldn't do that. Well, you know, it's been more than 2 days, I believe. At least we've slept twice, so that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
The half orc is like, shut up! Quit telling them everything. Look, which way is the way out?
I just turned.
Is it safe the way you just came? We never saw that. The Ettins wouldn't let us pass. We got chased and stuck in a room, and we were eager to leave.
Do you hear something?
So you're looking for this you're missing ward?
No, we were sent to track them down and bring them back.
Oh, you were sent as well,
Right.
and you haven't been able to find them yet.
Oh, we made it this far.
Oh, so I get it. You just want to do all the talking.
So basically,
Okay.
we're here to relieve you of your duties. You can go back now.
She grabs her axe. Your funeral.
Have you guys eaten?
It wasn't funny the first time.
No, I've got this, and I pull out the cold gumbo from the pot.
Sunday laughs.
She grabs it. This is like a large pot
Yeah,
still.
it's still got to be huge.
Yeah,
Like,
she-
I've got 4 people's worth of
She
servings in it.
grabs it underneath and like tips it a little bit.
It's good. Try it.
Bullhild. I don't want to be poisoned.
I suggest milk.
The dwarven cleric, runs up. She grabs it, and you see that she begins to do a little bit of an incantation, holy symbol clutched close, and casts a spell. Oh, no, I don't detect any types of poison or disease in there. Then the other half-orc comes up and says, oh, good. Just lifts it, grabs it, like takes a cup out of his pack.
It's spicy.
Brock!
Finn!
Your hand just disappears in this massive, meaty gauntlet that he
All the way up
has
to his
of
elbow.
a fist.
I've literally got to get like one of those little hands.
Dude. Big hand.
Yeah, so it's
Big
like I put
hand.
my hand out screen, but
hand.
like a little hand comes in.
So you said we're relieved. Great.
That's
I'll take
good.
that. Here. Takes a couple coins out of her pouch. Let's go. They gather up a few belongings. You see that Bullhild disappears back through the door that they had came, and she comes back carrying a bunch of packs on her, and hurries quickly like a little dog following after whoever on a walk. His legs just traveling as fast as they can to catch up. And they disappear back the way that you had come. As they do so, every one of them gives kind of a sideways glance and glare at the were-rats, who kind of chitter and scurry back, and they cling to the walls.
They are
about
pretty
them.
peculiar, aren't they, Finn?
Yeah, I think they're aware of them.
Do they really have to follow us around? I'm gonna go take a look at this forge. I want to see if I can use it for my Find Familiar ritual to summon my familiar.
Uh-oh.
Can you?
I'm
Do you need a forge to summon your familiar? Is this something I'm not aware of?
Grim has been having some troubles bringing his familiar forth ever since I had to make it disappear the last time, so
Okay.
I'm going to try and bring my familiar forth.
Isn't that a really long ritual?
About 10 minutes.
Can I wash Orion while he's doing that?
Oh wait, no, it's going to take a little longer than that.
You say wash me?
It takes an hour.
It takes an hour. Okay.
Okay.
When he comes out, he's like squeaking.
So while he's preparing and doing that for an hour, I'm going to cut my gloves and stitch them so they're not frayed, so I can pull the fingers off and fold them back, so I can have my fingers free if I want to, and if I don't want, I can slip the gloves back on. That's what I'm doing with my hour.
Yeah. I'm yelling at, what are you doing? He's got the right idea. And I go over to join Grim to also summon my familiar via ritual.
All right, just give me a second. Prestidigitation.
Now I'm clean.
Yeah, like it just starts flaking off of you.
Oh, that's fantastic. I don't know what's left of my beard. All right then.
It doesn't
March
seem
over.
to have done a whole lot for the lice that he has growing.
No. Like they just start like
They just evacuated the area.
go back in.
Great.
So is Grim able to get the forge lit?
I'm assuming you're not proficient with any sort of forging techniques, are you?
I mean, I'm a tinker, so I'm pretty sure that I do some small forging for...
I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with forging.
I mean, how do you gotta be able to, like, cast certain things, right? To tinker, to make items.
Maybe you buy them from a blacksmith. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check if you really want to start this forge up.
Oh, I do.
You could see what some of the skill checks for Xanatar's Guide are.
Yeah, I'll look at that. That's gonna be a 20.
All right. And of course, with a result like that, you are in fact able. You get the coal and the coke in there going. You bring over one of the torches that you had from your tinder kits and everything. That goes in there. It starts going and going. You have to work the bellows, and it takes some time. It's a forge is a forge something really. It's not easy to just start up a forge.
It's not easy to get it started, but I mean, I use electric bellows, so if I had to actually run the bellows manually.
What if we use magic?
Yeah.
We can make bonfire.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I use magic. I got firebolt. I just start using my just working this ritual. Trying
It's hotter and hotter.
trying to avoid any metal or anything getting close
So
to me.
the main problem is that real world coal does not continue to burn if you light it. You have to give it air,
Sunday, what do you want?
like a lot of air.
What do you want
There's
to
a
do?
bellows. I use
I
it.
am
There's a bellows.
fashioning my gloves so my fingers fold
You're
back.
working it this whole time, and you're getting it to go, and
I
you
try to
get
help
it really hot. It's
All right,
hellfire
just toss it
hot
up.
inside of there, and you're working this bellows, and you're working up a ferocious
I'm
sweat.
doing.
You're drenched. Everybody can see the sweat coming through your tunic and everything. You smell like bromine, and
Grim pulls off his shirt and he's like
And something whatever.
way yoked for a little rock red. He's just like strapped. on his
It looks just like really skinny figure, but like he rips it off and just
He's
like
just like, bam! There's not much muscle there, but the definition is strong.
all tone is there, but
It's
super pale.
pretty well.
This is like Popeye.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's more like Bruce. I'm not like buff like a bodybuilder. It's more like Bruce Lee, just like wiry,
like if Napoleon
fat.
Dynamite had abs.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
Gosh.
remember when in Benjamin Button when like he grows up from being really old, like, skinny buff, but still kind of old.
Yeah, exactly. And then like once the ritual is over, he just like goes back to being a gnome. Like it was all part of the spell.
I'm like Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was enough.
It was all minor illusion.
Alright.
I was just fucking with you
No,
guys.
I love this.
No,
Like I drop Sunday's glove for a second as I see this, and I'm just like, oh crap, Jesus.
Wow. I feel inadequate.
Fala comes over
Yeah,
and
look
helps
at
with
my-
the forge as well, and
Yeah.
and works the bellows. Pays absolutely no mind to the fact that you have abs.
Right.
Could not care less.
Follow doesn't care. I start carving the runes
I just say,
to
"Ew,
complete the
gross."
ritual and like scribing the magic circle and just putting the finishing touches on bringing my familiar forth.
I'm doing the same thing, but I keep looking over at him like I'm cheating off his homework.
You don't have a forge, so you're just like, you have some rocks together and you're just blowing on them.
Poured a little brandy on it.
So what does it look like?
That's awesome.
When it comes out, it's like this little like the heat just starts like pushing forth and the magic energy swirls, and first one little foot and then another comes clanking out, and I back up right away because I feel it starting to try to attract to me. And it's just like this little orb with like 2 legs and 2 tiny little arms on it, just like clanking like this. Doesn't really have much of a shape or form, but that's what it looks like.
Did
Tiny
you
little...
did you just summon a Modron?
I was gonna say, is this like one of those qual bots, like the?
It has the similar appearance to like one of those small submarines or whatever, like with 2 little claws on it. Unknown whether they work as appendages or not, but they are there.
Dear God, you gave it hands.
Something was wrong. The magic was different down here. Crazy even.
Should have kept your shirt on.
And
Yeah.
you're familiar?
So I'm like still looking over, and all of a sudden, just like the floor just like falls down into what seems to be an infinite pit in the middle of the circle, and a green winged macaw comes roaring out of the hole and slams into the wall, and then shakes its head and flies over to my shoulder. I'm like,
Drunken bird.
Apollo looks over and is like, I think you broke it.
nah, it's all right, it's fine.
Roll a d20.
That happens all the time.
Grim, what do you
Oh, boy.
what do you call that thing?
What am I rolling for?
I'm gonna.
Mishaps?
It hasn't earned,
Okay.
it hasn't earned a name yet, Finn.
So I get, what is that? That's a Constitution
I'm
check,
not
right?
even sure if I trust it.
I rolled a 13.
13, and that's the first level spell, so you are good.
Sweet.
I think we worked out a good system here.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Done with my glove.
Otherwise, my parrot just turns around and rips my eyeball out or something.
I think on your Constitution saves for drunken spellcasting, because you're proficient in being an alcoholic, I'll allow you to apply your proficiency.
All right,
wow.
sounds good.
I'm a
So unless if he rolls a 1 to cast a first level spell, should be all right with magic missile.
Grim,
Okay.
you let that thing ride on you? Does it
Can I have my
fly?
glove back?
If I made some modifications to it, it could possibly fly.
Does it kind of look like remember those metal Connect sets? It looks like Sid's toys.
Oh
It's,
god.
it's not that macabre. It
Baby
looks
That's
more
what I
like a
picture.
little robot.
Yeah, just except for no baby head, just like the claws.
Mhm.
Right.
You done with my glove?
And it's quiet. Why is it so quiet?
Here we go. I stitched in like a cat face on it.
It works.
It's Grumpy Cat.
No, it's in black though.
Is there
Black cat
anything
on black
worth
glove.
of value from the bodies?
No.
Only I can
It's like
see it.
embroidered.
It is. It's great.
Cole continues to
My
search
kitty.
around too, hoping to find
like this
something
all the
that Sunday may have missed. Unfortunately, Cole, you do not find anything in this room that appears to be of
Like
any
no
value.
hunting trophies from an Eden?
Nothing.
Toe?
If you want to take the
Do they have
toe,
tusk?
I don't know.
No.
Anything I can sell?
Ed eyeballs?
Anything worthwhile? The way that I
What,
see
with
it,
the goblins?
if you
When
want to
goblins
sell
are
pieces
pretty-
of monsters to creatures, it makes sense if that creature is innately magical. But Ettins are just
Right.
big, stupid piles of meat. So there's not a whole lot of demand for them on a black market. Although, I mean, some inviral and infertile men believe that Etten eyeballs can be squeezed into a tonic, but good luck selling that on the black market.
I come over to Cole as he's looking this thing over, and I'm like, is that in good eating?
Can I take your
I heard it tastes
inspiration
like
away?
chicken.
I don't have it.
Oh, good. Not giving it to you for that one. Otherwise, looking around, you do see that this room has a couple of different options for you for proceeding forward.
Right.
You have a door to the south.
Which those guys came out of.
They came out of. It's where they had been layering up for the past 2 days, you believe.
They said they were trapped.
Poor
in the rat.
bastards.
And there is a wide hallway that leads to the west and then turns to the south.
West. Yeah.
So yes, you are.
In this room.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the door they came from. That is bright.
That was bright.
Reflects right into my eyeball.
Mine
Yeah, I
too.
feel it.
Good for your retinas.
Okay, so there's a door
Your tetanus?
on the south side,
Yep.
Your Ettins?
and then
No more.
It's like not even a good pun.
All right, the next person to say Etna Heads is going to be pistol whipped outside.
Say what?
Hey, Farva, what's that place with all the Ettins on it?
Ettenville.
Turning around the corner, is that where you're going?
yeah.
Okay.
Looking at the,
Thank God.
Cole leaves and proceeds down the
oh,
hallway.
I'm not gonna leave without him.
You see
I'm
Cole
always following
leaving
Cole.
and begin to follow him, and he
I
moves out and around the corner.
Hey, guys, do you think we should
stay close
stealth?
to Cole.
I just
I'm
peek.
big.
I'm peeking down in 39 hallway from 39C. Just peeking down that hallway, looking down there.
You look around the corner and you see that there is a very long hallway and it has a couple of little offshoot alcoves that seem to lead to another separate hallway. However, that's not really what catches your eye. The most startling and striking thing about this chamber itself is that it is filled with dead bodies. Not the recently deceased, but more as in they seem to have been killed a couple of days ago. It's quite the collection of goblins and bugbears.
Oh,
Absolutely slaughtered.
What are
Because
those?
those guys killed him.
I don't mean to be a dick, but like, can we get some of those ears?
Yeah, what killed these things?
Probably those guys because they were in there.
Wait,
They're-
Come around the corner and I'm not making you go around the corner, but you look around the corner and your presence is suddenly known to a small little, what do you call a bunch of rats? A pack of rats?
Yeah.
Rat pack.
A swarm. Anyways,
There you go.
they notice you and are startled. You see these rats turn and they flee. They scurry down into the different parts of this dungeon and through the tunnels and away from you.
They're just eating the bodies.
From what you can tell, quick
Yeah,
count,
the
there is upwards of 20 goblins, as well as at least half a dozen bugbears.
Wow.
Their heads exploded.
As you look close, you do see that, yes, the bugbears, only half of them have craniums that have erupted out.
Hey guys, looks like another uprising from the brain things.
turn the
Man,
corner.
we didn't have to deal with this.
Holy shit, that's a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah.
Hey,
This is awful.
why are there
Worse
goblins
than I
here?
do in here.
Why are there goblins in?
Yeah.
They were killing with the alligator thing or
Yeah,
the
they don't-
monsters.
They don't work with the bugbears.
They
Does
were-
it look
they were
like the
hunting
bug-
Get out of this room. It's
Does it
big.
look like the goblins killed the bugbears? Or did the venture party?
I can't stay in here. It's
Yeah,
really
does
bad.
it look like the bugbears and the goblins were fighting each other?
Go give me an investigation check.
I'll study the tracks to see if I can help him.
Okay.
Nature. 20.
Nice.
That's good because I only got a
Just survival, so I know.
investigation. I got a 10.
I'm doing like
Try not to burp.
blood splatter analysis.
Yeah, let's get this room set up because you're gonna roll for initiative.
So, did they walk in to do this, or?
Yes, those two walked in. Nobody else said that they walked in.
Yep.
The rest of you guys are just at the corner. I just kicked that camera.
Me and Cole got
It's okay, this one isn't on.
It's alright. Wait,
Fires.
I need to know where.
Oh, we're still good.
I'm pretty much
It looks.
What room are we
on
in?
your heels.
Just down this hallway? Where am I? So that just the long hallway, 39C?
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead, give me a room that is. Oh, it's a really big room. It's going to be 20 feet wide. 90 feet long.
90 feet long?
90 feet long.
These are all walls.
Somebody's getting out of combat range.
We're like on one side of it. It's just full of dead bodies.
These are all walls.
So do you want them like this, or do you want one in the middle too?
Everybody in the middle.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
His centers.
Need 2 centers for each little piece. Unless you want to count it as 10 apiece.
5,
Yeah,
10,
just do the walls all
10,
the way
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, just like that.
Okay.
And the funny thing is that there's actually a tunnel that breaks off this way in 2 directions. So the other one is right here.
So just pop that one in there.
Yep.
And then, yeah. Pick one.
Just to make it difficult.
Yeah. I've got a bag full of randoms if you really want to make it better. But
I take Battle Master.
A couple more walls. Just like that.
Battle Master.
Alright, go ahead and finish that up first.
You got it, baby.
Good job, Finn.
Finish it up.
Great architect.
so let's put a little stack in the center just a little bit more.
The puns never end here.
And let's push
Where the pun never ends.
out this way.
This is not Oaks Amusement Park.
Okay. I'm gonna try something a little different. We're gonna do like a super low to the ground point of view.
Alright, I'm gonna roll initiative with my holy dice.
Oh, holy
You're gonna get like a 1, dude.
I did get a 1 on my first roll with this. Alright.
2 more ones. No 2s either.
What are you doing?
It was neither.
12.
Oh,
Dead middle, guys.
great.
Just where we
You can still go last, it's possible.
What do you need a bard to go last, guys? I mean, first, right?
Inspiration.
Why would any of us want
I'm
inspiration?
all out of inspiration, guys.
That's true.
You don't need no stinking. I got
like, I'm not that kind of bard, you suck.
Hypnotic pattern.
Guys, have you seen my jokes? I'm not inspirational.
Yeah.
Can't see him, just heard him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where
Oh no.
I like my song though.
things are. Yeah, that was a good song for Sunday.
You wrote the song about Sunday.
I'm gonna move this way.
It's on about all my friends.
Slightly more room.
Except for that one.
There's a board.
Sorry, everybody.
The lights changed.
I can't see very well.
Everything's changed.
Everything's different!
Okay.
It like knocks
That's what you
the
get for being tall.
character sheet.
This is what I get for being tall. Chris understands.
I do.
Go ahead and stand up the things that look like zombies because they're not zombies.
Hey, wait, what side are we on?
What are they?
What are they? Go ahead, Cole and Grim. Put yourselves in the middle of that. Everybody else is back at the corner.
Which side?
Towards me.
So we're all on this side?
I believe so.
The good thing is your character banner blocks all this shit.
You what?
See if I got that right.
Oh yeah.
No, sorry, I got that wrong. Everybody's at the other end.
Placed.
And then Grim and Cole would be at the closest thing that looks like a dead body.
Yep.
Land sakes. What is that?
Okay.
You spoil me.
We always forget to
Now.
Oh,
I forgot
down
one.
here.
That goes right in the middle.
Feed your DM! Thanks, guys. I love those pity laughs.
Pity laughs. Brought to you by
Anyone who's wondering, Restream is who does our on-screen chat, and their website is down, which is why we do not currently have on-screen chat like we normally do.
Oh.
So it's not my fault.
Wow, Restream.
Come on, Restream. Kick up your game.
We love you guys.
You guys see where they link?
Is the chittering sound in the background Grimm's
What?
familiar?
You see where they link the D&D Beyond accounts to
No, my familiar is like
on screen?
eerily silent.
You can like
It
cursor
like
over and
it,
see
for
where
a
the health
robot,
points are
it
and
makes
stuff.
no
Oh.
noise whatsoever.
That's neat.
Yeah. It's like a live connection.
A little live app thing. I'll have to look at.
I'm so glad you didn't get stuck to that anvil.
Okay. So we have a cool, like, low profile view of the map here. Hopefully we get enough
Oh
detail.
yeah. I like that.
These ones are goblins. Gobbledygoops.
All bodies are bodies, man. Alright,
Bodies of bodies of bodies.
Cool's initiative.
You're supposed to be standing up.
12.
Yes.
Hey, we're both riding 12.
Alright. Familiar's initiative is a 9. Grimm's initiative is a
Now I gotta put the
17.
familiar on there.
Ryan's a 15.
Just roll with that for now.
You got it.
Okay, Orion's at 15.
Correct.
Orion Grim was a what?
17.
17. Finn is a what? 12. Wait, what was Orion?
15.
15. Cole?
12.
12. Finn has the higher dex, I believe.
I think we're both at 14.
No, you got a higher one.
19.
My initiative's
For
3.
Sunday.
but
19 for Sunday.
Huh?
I have a higher initiative because
He's
I've
asking
got
about
the-
dexterity. You have +2?
Yeah.
I have +2 as well. That's what I said. We both have 14.
14. Yeah, just roll for it. If
You can go first.
I'll let you pick. It doesn't matter a whole lot. It's kind of a funny thing when you tie.
Right, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to make sure I can rage.
There it is. Familiar.
I wanna go last.
Familiar was what?
Inspiring.
Oh, 9?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't mean to kick you into stretching.
We got a little bit of a complicated initiative there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so actually, Fala is able to go first, but upon inspection, you go over to see these things, and you guys are looking for tracks, looking to see how they died, and looking for other things. You begin an investigation. You go up to some of the closest of the bodies, and as you're inspecting them, seeing on which ones have an exposed cranium that has been broken open, only some of them have it, and the most noticeable thing is that the goblins themselves, these goblins are marked for Xanathars. But as you're doing all this, the room chills. You begin to see your breath on the air, and the shadows themselves elongate, and the lights seem to dim and flicker, even the magical light from Fala's orb. And it's at that point that you realize that the shadows of the corpses are elongating and coming up against the wall and begin to reach out and take form. And then you see it, you notice it for what it is. The abandoned shades of the dead have been given life, and in unlife they seek to take yours. In front of you are 10 shades and 3 slightly more dangerous looking spirits from the hobgoblins.
Guys?
I'm just blowing smoke rings with my
It
breath.
get colder in here, guys.
There's spirits. Do you see them? Look at the walls.
Fala is terrified of ghosts. What does Fala do?
Where is Fala? Next to me.
Yep.
I grab his hand.
I love how
I
Ryan's just
grabbed
totally
Fala's
facing
hand.
the wrong direction. He's like, what are you guys talking
I
about?
grab Fala's hand.
Yeah.
And
Not your turn.
okay.
It's Fall's turn. So does she make a fear save?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna roll that.
Fala has to roll against fear.
Oh, scared.
Yeah, she's afraid.
Fala, trembling with fear, cannot move closer to the undead
Okay.
and has disadvantage on all attacks.
But she's still gonna attack them. As I go up. Follow, you can do this. My free action. So, roll with disadvantage. She misses with her crossbow.
Mark, follow for me.
She's yellow.
I was hoping you would notice.
Yeah. Might as well get one of those for me too.
Are you afraid too?
Like I'm gonna pass a wisdom check.
It's only Fala because Fala is afraid of ghosts.
Right.
Yeah, because of the fear.
Oh, it's a fear. Okay.
A phobia. Okay,
Yeah.
Sunday.
Experience.
Sunday penalty. Kill these. Wow. Boogeymen.
Yes.
I mean, these are your people.
What do you do?
Talk to them.
You're
My people.
It's your zombie.
Well, just like you, Sunday.
It looked like a zombie smiling
I'm
at
gonna
me.
try to shoot an arrow at one of them and see
Those
what
are so
happens.
mean to Sunday.
I'll try to hit him with the closest one with an arrow.
Okay,
Just out of reflex.
do it. That would be that purple thing there right in front of you.
5.
5 to hit.
I missed.
I think you do.
Missed. Do it, Sunday.
I don't know. Look.
I don't know what this is. Are you afraid of ghosts too, Sunday?
It's okay. We got this, Paula. Stay.
I don't think we do. Oh god.
See, Fala? Dying is lame.
Bad guys get to go. The 3 larger spirits will move towards their closest prey.
Here?
Yeah. Their speed is
Grim
10
screwed.
feet.
no,
Every square.
it's 50 feet.
Every square is 10 feet.
They fly through the air, absolutely soar. The one in the back looks like it's technically closer to Grim. Okay. The 3 of them are going to make attacks. The first one, all 3 of them begin to reach out their hands and they try to plunge their icy cold spectral appendages deep into your chests.
Yeah, they do.
Ooh, we got an 18 on Cole. Oh wait, well your AC is really high, isn't it? 18 on Cole.
Is it hit?
That's a hit. Oh, I thought you had more. We've got
18's really good for
we got a 22 on Cole,
Okay.
and on Grim, I got a 22.
Dude.
22.
22.
Oh. Okay, I can't stop that.
All 3 of you, or the 3 attacks,
Well,
each one is 10 necrotic damage.
so wait.
You take 10 necrotic.
All 3 hits were a 22?
I got hit twice.
Oh, but I only got hit once.
10, 20
Okay.
necrotic. I also need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw for each one of those attacks.
Fail.
Remember the second one?
So I'm assuming 11 is a fail?
Yes. No. 11's a pass.
Ah, well then I passed twice.
19.
That's a pass. Okay, that is them. Timbers.
Ugh. What are these things? Shit. I gotta get out of here. This is terrifying. I cast invisibility on myself.
Orin, turn around.
Invisibility. Nothing else?
Perfect. And I move. It's not gonna like get an attack of opportunity, right? I'm invisible.
They do actually.
If you're invisible.
Run, forest. I mean timbers. I mean storm.
I
It's
believe-
at disadvantage because you're invisible, but they can still swing at you.
I feel like that's wrong.
They have to be able
Actually,
to see you.
I believe that it has to be a creature that you can see, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh. Disappear and back up over near Orion.
The backward mage.
Sorry, Fala. Get up, bud. It's not that bad.
Paula drops to
10
his
feet
knees and
each
fear.
one square.
Starts screaming Hail Mary.
So, whoever set up
You
the
got
minis,
25.
whoever set up the minis has me facing backwards, which I think is hilarious. So I'm gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
So I'm just standing up as a ceiling. I'm like, what the hell is going on back there? I turn around. I don't know if that takes an action or not.
No.
Okay. I'll turn around. I'm horrified at what's before me. I still have mirror images, don't I?
No, it's been an hour.
Oh, it's been an hour ago. Oh boy. Finn, do we gotta make a plan now? Is that what we do?
Not while we're talking.
I mean,
No, you can't.
told
make
me we have to plan things. Can I just fight?
Yeah. Don't hit Cole.
Fala nearly knocks Sunday over. Kill it with fire!
Fire, huh?
I love it.
Don't hit Cole.
Love it.
Okay. I just take direction. I'm gonna throw a fireball right at these two. Sorry, Cole. Wait, isn't it Cole that told me to use fire?
Let's follow off.
Fala. Oh, Fala said use fire.
So,
I'm using fire.
are you trying to aim it here so that the end?
I'm just trying to hit both of these.
Yeah, only.
Yeah. Do a radius blast so
Go
land it
over
here.
head.
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity save.
For how many? What creatures?
The two on this side.
This is what kind of spell?
Fireball.
Fireball. Here we go.
All of those things are standing up, so every one of those is a shade.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
Sorry,
So you're hitting.
I thought I said to stand those up. But
You did. I was busy doing.
pick the right spell, I
I want
guess.
to reach over.
Okay, so since
yeah.
that's kind of new information, do you want to correct that at all?
That's a pretty.
Because
I'll show him right there.
good shot. Right
Yeah, literally every one of them is standing
Yeah,
up.
they're all up.
I'll aim right here for this one. Right here in the center.
Okay. So for the two
lot.
spectral ones,
Do I need to roll for my drunk spellcasting?
you do, yes. And
Well, that was a good roll.
how many of those shades am I rolling for?
I rolled a 19.
That's gonna end the two main bosses.
And two of them. Yeah. So go ahead and start rolling your d6s. What level? Whatever level you cast.
Six, unless you cast it. No, you only have 30 slots. So.
Okay.
I don't know what's our.
Damage?
Yeah, what was the DC for the spellcast? Did I pass it? With a 19?
Yeah.
He had to.
Okay. And it's fireball's now what? 46?
8.
8.
That seems like a lot.
Fireball's
Okay,
a
I'm
popular
cooking
spell.
it up.
There's
I got a
4.
little bit of everything over here.
So 8. That's 10.
Fuck.
No, that sucks. Alright, let's see. So 16, 17, 18. 18 damage.
Okay.
There's like 4 ones between all those rolls, or 5 ones.
Yeah, but it's 18 times 7. That's a good spell.
No, no.
Lamb.
We don't know who saved, but.
Right.
And then the shades, the shadows.
I'm out of fireballs. Either to your relief or your distress. Whichever it may be.
Depending on how you feel about fireballs.
Right.
This one and this one are incinerated as you see this fireball launch out and fly through the air. It crashes behind the large spectral creatures of undeath, and for the two in the back, comprised of shadow, you just see this blast of light just and they fade and break apart into particles of nothingness. However, the others still stand. And Cole.
That other adventuring party,
Is gone.
they left during the hour.
Yep.
It was a trap.
Cole will raise.
Go on.
And did either one of these guys appear to take more damage from the fireball than the other?
You can't tell.
Cool.
Being ghosts, you don't see any open bleeding wounds.
Okay. I'll go for the green one.
Are they ghost or specters?
17 to hit.
17 is a hit.
And that is 9 damage on the first drop. Oh, give me a crit. Damn. 18 to hit is a hit, and that is 13 damage on the second shot.
13 on the second.
Yep, whap whap. My spirit has transferred over to the green one.
Okay.
So if it attacks anyone else,
You
but me,
said how much damage was it total? Because your weapons are from a magical weapon.
Magical silver.
Magical silver. Sorry, I didn't get the total. You said
What
18.
the total? I don't remember.
What was the lowest one?
Like 7 and 11 or something like that.
7 and 11.
Something
Sorry.
like that.
Got it. To just the one.
Yeah, the green one.
Got it. Okay. Your axe finds resistance as you attack, and it pierces into the ectoplasm of the spiritual form. However, it does not fall. And that is Finn.
Alright, go and give me your Constitution saving throws for these two ghosts right here. I'm gonna play Shatter behind him as I pull out a pick of mica and I strum it onto the ham bone mandolin.
I gotta pass what?
You gotta pass a 15.
Con save?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Are they good at Constitution? Zombies? I mean, not really, but I'm dead.
I don't know. It's hard to say. You're not one of these things, so how would you know?
Ask
I could
Sunday.
be soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a 5-6
6. What kind of damage is this?
thunder damage.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Thundercats.
So the green one there, as your spell goes off, you cast your spell and you see the stone crack and dust from the ceiling drop down, but for the most part, one of them seems mostly unfazed. The other one, though, does phase exactly that. It reaches out for Cole again, just with a ghostly sigh, it kind of disappears, and a weird, powdery, ephemeral dust falls to the ground.
Did it look like I hurt him?
Hard
Can I
to
use
say
my
with
reaction?
ghosts. An intelligence check?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you make a check. I mean, you know that one of them died, so
No, I didn't know that. I figured that he was disappearing because you didn't say, "Hey, how do you do this?"
It was disapparating.
Yeah.
oh, well, you hit a bunch of them.
Okay.
Sorry,
No,
I
was
took
making
advantage
sure.
of that one.
I couldn't tell that he was dead or not.
I took advantage with how it was going, and I rolled with it.
Thank you.
Yes, you firmly believe that green one died.
Nice. For reals this time.
For reals.
Dead.
For realsies. Familiar. You have a familiar too.
I do, but I didn't roll initiative for it.
I was gonna have it roll on the same time, so why don't you, if you guys got something you want your familiar to do,
I'm not even doing shit.
So,
good enough.
despite what it looks like, it still has the characteristics of a spider. Like, that's just how I'm gonna play it. Like, it's nothing special. It just looks different. It's just a different skin. So, like, I have it climb up the wall
Okay.
and take position, just sort of above the blue creature there.
It climbs up the wall itself arches up and over. It is probably not going to make it all that way.
Okay.
To go up the wall 30 feet to the ceiling and then over to the blue creature.
I also want to tell it to be quiet when it does that. Make a stealth check. So 15.
15. Okay. The other creatures, the dark shadows, have all turned and their attention is on Cole. They all rush over to him. They move 40 feet.
Space.
40 feet.
Wow. There's not room for them all to be around me.
Well, they go as close as they can.
So
That one can make it there.
So where do these guys go?
As close as they can.
They all going past me?
Well, they got to go around in order to try and get to you, so they go as close as they can to where they can hit you. Basically,
Okay.
now he can make it 40 feet. But these ones here will probably,
30, 40,
yeah, about there.
20, 30, 40.
Yep.
20, 30, 40.
Perfect. That's what they do.
And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 surrounding me.
5 surrounding you.
Fucking trouble right now.
2, they have advantage. First one attacks. It's got a
They're all shades, students.
15, 16.
Miss.
Miss. Third one. Hit. Wait, maybe. Yeah, it's 20. Okay. 22. Miss. 2 hit. 2 of these reach in and they reach for your chest and for your throat, and you can feel the icy grip as they plunge into your body. You're going to take 18 necrotic damage, and I need you to give me. Nope, there is no saving throw in this one. You also. Where's that other one? Come here.
Just go with what you got. It'll be fine.
Not the loaded
Your
die.
strength score also is lowered by 3 points.
What score? Strength.
Strength.
Oosh.
And the others are unable to take an action. That brings us back to the top of the initiative. Fala is still frightened. Have him roll a con save for fear. Wait, is it con? No, it's wisdom. Wisdom save for fear.
Sure. Natural 20.
Fala, seeing that Cole is in grave danger, puts aside their own well-being. No longer has disadvantage on attacks.
We'll just leave that out.
They're killing Cole! And then they're gonna kill me! Fala.
He's going to run up behind this fool and slash his ass.
Okay, do
Using
it.
his lightning sword.
Yeah.
So this is a d20. 7 plus 6. Is that it?
7 plus 6.
13.
13.
I believe it does, yes.
Okay. So this is a magical lightning sword, and it is going to do a d6, right?
D6.
Plus her strength or dex? Dex.
Dex.
Okay. 3, and does the sword itself do lightning damage?
Yeah, that was the D6, wasn't it?
And the other one's a d8 then? I thought it was a d6 because it was a short sword.
Yeah, so it's 2d6, and one of them is lightning damage.
Got it. So first one was a regular swing, the second one will be lightning damage. Or 1. So in total she does 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7 damage to that creature, as well as 1 lightning damage back to her. 8 damage to that creature.
Alright. 1 damage back to her.
Okay. Fallen makes that attack. Sunday. Back to you.
Has this creature attacked?
It did make an attack against Grim.
Who hasn't?
Some of those shades have not technically attacked yet.
Yeah, like the ones in the back.
That only happened in the first round, then, bro.
Yeah.
You talking about assassinate him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't even work now.
Okay. Can I hit from right there?
And then you get sneak attack on it, yeah?
Yep, I am.
Save me, Sunday!
7.
Nope.
Why is it only 7? It should be a lot more than 7. You have a lot more than +2 modifier.
I have plus. Oh, it's a 9. I got plus 4.
Miss. Miss.
It's
You're-
gotta be more than a 9
You
too.
have a +1 rapier,
Yeah, plus
Plus
one
your
dex, that's
proficiency,
only
yeah.
4.
And your proficiency bonus.
plus your dexterity modifier. You should be like a 7, +7. But anyway, does
So
12 hit?
11.
11? Miss.
But it's a lot more than.
Yeah,
than
you're right.
I'm like, way more.
I have that. That's what's in parentheses. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's 11.
Your rapier slashes out, and true, however, the creature, the undead, seems to just dematerialize at the right moment that your weapon passes through. No resistance, no disruption to its form.
Okay.
Nothing else?
It's silver, isn't it?
It's just plus 1. The rapier?
7.
Yeah, she got it as a present.
Yeah, but missed.
Well, I
It was
missed
just
anyway.
flavor.
You also.
I'll just stay right there.
Attack.
Okay.
Stay close.
You can attack.
I don't know that. Finn doesn't know about silver and ghost.
Oh yeah, my offhand attack.
Come on, fucking rogue.
Oh, bonus action. There you go.
12.
Hit.
Nope. Okay.
Bring out those
15.
beautiful D6s.
So, and the D8. 7, 10,
10.
11.
Is your dagger? Yeah,
11
your
points.
dagger's magic.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
11
yeah.
points. So is my rapier. But yeah, either one.
Okay. How
11.
much? How much damage? 11.
Yeah.
11 damage total.
We'll get this down.
Got it.
It's a lot of figuring.
Just wait till the next level.
I know. You should just do champion, just so you.
No.
It's just more crits and less dice.
I like a challenge.
More dice.
The spectral creature's turn. One of them regards you and regards Fala. Both of you having done damage. Which one feels like attacking? Okay. One of them attacks Fala. Not Fala, sorry. It turns to Sunday. It ignores Fala. Sees you as a bigger threat. Sorry. That's a natural 20.
Literally a bigger threat, or
The fall is huge.
do Fall's fists count as magical weapons?
No.
I like how this one's like coming out of a grave.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was looking at too.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
34 necrotic damage.
Really?
Really.
That's a lot.
Are you awake still?
Critical blow.
As well as I need you to make a con save.
That's not great.
9.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Pass.
We don't want to know what happens when you fail. You do not want to know.
34 necrotic damage.
You do not want to fail.
Out of fail.
The other creature reaches out for Cole, its icy hands trying to grip your heart. 22. Yeah. You're gonna take 10 necrotic plus a con save.
Oh, wow. Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
9?
Your maximum hit points are reduced by 10.
Demon Christmas.
Wow.
Risky business.
Okay. And then I took 10 damage just now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Tension's high, you guys. Timbers.
Timbers. I move forward a little bit right here, I suppose. And I'm gonna drop a fireball like right here.
Okay.
God bless you.
Just far enough out that you don't hit Cole.
By the gods smile.
And try to get at least these 4 yahoos.
Oh yeah, you'll get them. No problem.
And you need to beat a 16, my friend.
What's the radius on that fireball? Can't you hit more than just
20
those?
foot
20
radius.
foot.
I think it's like if you target here, you get it here.
Target over here.
I mean, what if maybe I should target like.
I mean, I'm not trying to help
No,
you,
it's
but
gotta be
I
like-
mean,
Yeah.
you guys are in a scary situation, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get it right here. So
That's 4 ghouls and a wraith or whatever.
yeah.
Okay,
Fuck, don't get touched.
I gotta be what?
16.
3 and
Dexterity.
okay.
What's your
Damage? And what does your fireball look like? Give me some flavor here.
All right. Out of the
Cook it up
nothingness
spicy.
comes a flaming pine cone once again.
Shirtless gnome.
Yeah. A shirtless
It like throws it out and it turns into a shirtless gnome.
All right.
But it's on fire.
when it lands, it just kind of sits there for a second, almost like a dud, and then it's like,
Ail's like, come on.
What are you doing re-rolling those?
know,
They're on the
those
table. They're on the table.
some of them were lower.
I don't.
Some of them were higher though. You picked up a 5.
Okay.
There's a lot of sixes
If it's
there,
on the
guys.
table, it counts.
Okay. Alright, I'm not trying to cheat or anything. I just always, when they fall
I
out.
hope it's lower.
Hey man, the pit boss is coming over.
Right? I need to simmer down over
gonna
here.
bust your hands up.
There's only one. There's only one
39.
dice smaller than a 4.
39 damage.
Yeah, 24.
That's a lot of damage.
28, 29, 30, 34, 39, just like Sunday said. 39.
39.
Yeah.
And all the tension leaves the room.
Times 5. That's pretty good damage.
Yeah. I love fireballs.
Just say they're dead.
No more third level spells. Also, no longer invisible.
That first round though. Next time, just disengage.
How do
Yeah, probably.
Like what?
how do all of those die?
Yeah.
It's just a raging. It's like one of those like fire tornadoes where it's just like s'mores here. And it's
Cleaned
just
up
when the
room.
dust clears.
One by one, the spirits get caught up in the inferno, and you see that it burns around them, and they still try and claw out and grab, and they pull through the stone, but they're caught up and swept into it and disappear into
Colby
the
gives him 2 middle
inside.
fingers as they disappear.
The flames subside, and there is nothing left but ash.
Nice.
I kind
Some
of like
sort of weird spectral ash.
drop to a knee, like I'm a little exhausted. Like spell casting this way is hard for Grim.
Okay.
Thanks, Grim.
Orion.
Oh shit. I
Well,
love it.
I'm out of big mean spells. That's good for Cole.
That's good for Cole. Just hit it with a cantrip.
Just heal me after that. After you knock me down.
One. I'm torn. How big are each one of those squares?
5 feet.
5 feet?
5.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are all 3 of these assholes touching that square?
They're like
No.
adjacent to it.
Just correct it. It is.
No, it's open.
Okay.
These guys were still running. They're not with me. I'm here.
So they're each in their own square.
There you go.
Well,
To each their own square.
I'll just magic missile the purple thing.
There you go.
Magic missile.
Well, give me that damage and tell me what it looks like, and roll a d20. See if you roll a 1.
Yeah, let's find out.
Falls like, ow!
There's another 19.
Dude, it'd be more than that.
Drunk spellcasting for the win.
You're
Magic
like
missile is how many die now?
3d4 plus.
3d4 plus 3.
yep, 3d4 plus 3 for level 1.
Level 1.
Yep. You can cast it.
There you go.
Not bad.
Dice.
Yeah, bud.
Good job.
That's 9. Did you say plus
3.
1 for each missile, so yeah, 12 damage.
12? 12
Full
damage.
damage to that one. Pew, pew, pew. How does it die?
Yay! Saved my life.
So,
Saved my life. I'm not gonna
Cole
kiss you though.
sees me casting magic missile and kind of glances over nervously. I'm sailing around through my arcane focus. The missiles leave. I'm sailing out and like hit it at all different angles. And I just blast through and tear fucking like holes with like spectral trails behind them.
Like a shotgun spatter pattern.
Yeah. And just fucking like tornado of wispy purple shit afterwards.
Wispy purple shit, in your words, flies out backwards from this creature. As each missile strikes its form, it lets out a little burst of light, and behind it the trail forms like the trail behind a Roman candle. And it just kind of sits there and hangs in the air for a moment as the creature itself kind of folds backwards in on itself in a weird spectral ectoplasm.
Guys, we're gonna have to look at this dust they keep turning into.
Filters to the ground.
Yeah.
It is dead.
It might be useful.
Cool.
Kill him, Cole.
Yeah.
at about 5% of my maximum health right now. I'm gonna swing away.
Swing away.
This is a flesh wound.
12 damage to the one against the wall here.
There's one over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it die?
Nice.
How does it not die?
Shit.
This one doesn't lose limbs or anything, so it instead drops to 1 hit point, unfortunately.
That's fine. I mean, I'm just used to not having to finish them off, so I just like golf swing.
A shade,
as a ghost.
a shade unfortunately can't really fall unconscious.
All right,
So this
on
one's
the
at
next
1
one.
hit point.
On the next one.
You knocked the wind
Oh,
out
there's
of
a
the
crit.
ghost.
There's a crit.
That's pretty good. Not that I don't need to burn my Orcish Fury. Oh, fuck it, whatever. So that's 6 plus another 6 is 12. That's 53 damage.
Jam.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Still with 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Such a good shot. Sunday said jam.
I'm sorry. You guys will end this curse soon. Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday's hungry. She's thinking of food. Jam.
Did I just say that out loud?
Alright.
Good job, Cole.
Said jam.
I'm here to take up damage.
Said jam.
I slide through Paul's legs all the way up to Cole.
Give me 3 dexterity checks.
Oh, dang.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Successively higher.
Yeah.
What?
I say a gathering of shades appears above your head. I'll sing to you this song of hope. And this is what I said. I said, come rage away, come rage away, come rage away with me. Come rage away, come rage away, come rage away with me. And I cast protection from evil and good onto Cole.
Okay. I feel good about this.
Yeah.
All attacks.
Protection
made
from
by
evil and good is now a single spell. Mm-hmm. Used to be you had to choose.
all creatures that try to attack Cole have disadvantage.
Okay.
In this room. Because they're all undead.
Familiars?
Familiar. Nah, he's hanging tough.
I was waiting for it
from the background.
You can't attack Cole.
You hear a loud just, ah! And I'm like, yeah, I'll feed you later. We're busy right now.
2 of them will attack Cole. The first one. The second one. 2 will hit Grim. Grim, what's your AC?
You mean me?
16.
Grim's kind of far
not
away.
Grim, sorry, the other short guy.
Oh.
Finn.
14.
Yeah.
Finn, 14. Okay. 14 you said. Finn, you're gonna take 20 damage.
Oh, shit.
Wait.
I am gonna use
Sorry.
my 6.
Strawberry jam.
You're 6?
Mm-hmm.
What, on their attack?
Yeah.
On one of Cole's, because I just announced the results of that roll.
I am going to use it on Colts.
It's the only one you can now.
Yeah.
You don't have to, would you? I mean, his was a disadvantage, though.
What?
Mine is not at.
It's a standard roll now.
The attack that you put onto Cole is a disadvantage.
It's a standard
What's a
roll
6?
now.
They have advantage on him.
Yeah.
My portent dice.
But yeah, it's just standard roll. But still, 18
magical
with standard
item?
roll's hard.
No, it's one of the divination wizard's abilities.
It's
I roll 2 dice. It's getting the timing right is tricky. I'm not
first
trying
one or
to
the
game
second
it.
one. First one or the second one.
I'm going to use it on whichever one I'm getting confused on how this works now. I just want to use it. You decide.
So 2 of these shades. 2 of these shades are attacking Cole. I really need to know if
I'm
you use
attempting to turn what looks like a hit into a miss.
Right.
I'm deliberately
But I
like
can't-
trying to twist fate to avoid Cole getting hit.
And that's the drawback, is I can't tell you the results, so you don't know if the creature was already going to miss or not. First
Just help
creature
Cole.
or the
He's gonna
second
die if you
creature?
don't do this.
the second creature, I guess. I mean 50-50.
You just reversed a critical hit.
Oh, yes. Good pick.
Finn, you take 18 necrotic damage.
All I could think of was a magic mirror. Number 3.
Tense. Future is always uncertain, my friend.
And your strength score is reduced by 4.
Ooh. Oh man.
As for Cole, you take 9 necrotic damage.
Can't make any bread, guys.
And your strength score is reduced by 4.
So you see Cole drop to 1D for a second, and his Orcish Fury rises him back up, and he gets to swing in for an attack.
Can I make a con save on that roll?
Yeah. It's 2 rolls.
So I'm gonna attack this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And do 20 damage.
Nice.
And that's my.
It decapitates this formless spirit.
That was my relentless endurance. I had to spend it.
That's a sweet move.
But yeah, I'm at 1 hit point.
Holy shit.
What's your strength score?
You said it went down again?
Yeah. 4? I think I said.
4 more.
Yeah.
So I'm down to. That was minus 7 total. So I'm at 11 right now.
11 strength?
How much shit are you carrying?
Okay.
I'm not wearing armor.
He's got a really high strength though.
Yeah. I have 11 strength still.
Yeah.
More than all of you.
Definitely
Absolutely. Yeah. Cole is weakest is still stronger than the rest of us.
My strength score is 4.
Nicole, you can feel that your muscles are just beginning to atrophy. I mean, like, the rest of you are able to see this, and each hit draws the life from Cole, and he's shriveling and even resembles an old orc in his very old 40s. But we are back up at Fallen now.
Did a 13 pass?
Yes.
Okay, so one more time.
Yes.
Miss. So you lose protection from evil.
Fallout.
Sorry.
Okay, so all 3 of these are at 1 hit point.
Yes. You can see that your axe has cleaved them, and that if they were anything not affected from your curse, that they probably would have died.
Follows up.
Yep.
Okay.
Swing away, Jim. Advantage.
Hey, natural 20.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So.
Okay, you do 1 hit point and it dies.
Fallen is going to take.
Right.
Fallen takes 3 lightning damage. You're gonna roll out that damage?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
Overkill by a lot.
All you did was get in my damn
How much
way.
lightning damage was that?
It's like the sun. It's like the quickening.
It's that much.
And
So it was 4, 5,
16.
6.
10,000
Fallen
joules.
takes 3 lightning damage.
I'm still 3.
And that creature, how does Fallen kill it?
It goes. No, wait! Ah! This hurts more than it looks like. Ah! I thought dying once was bad. Ah!
That's what Fallen says, right?
No, that's what it says. It says it rips into pieces. Paul's like, oh, bad sword! Throws it across the room.
It magically teleports back into Fallen's scabbard.
Okay.
Sword's cursed, Finn.
No more attacks for Fallen, just the one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fallen's 5th level. Should technically have 2 attacks.
But she's a companion, not a
That's
real
true.
rogue. Anyway,
That's true. I'll look it up later again.
Don't get 2 attacks. Ever.
Oh yeah, you're right. But there's the bonus. There's the bonus. That's 2 attacks.
she could have a cunning
She has an offhand weapon.
I don't think Fallen does.
It's improvised. Shoot a dagger out of her hand.
Really good.
Sunday.
They.
Follow.
They.
Step forward.
Not an it. Ever.
Attack that one.
Not in it.
Sorry. Yeah, I get it. Alright, follow.
You should be.
Fallen goes into a rage.
14.
14. That's a hit.
Alright.
13, 14, 15
15 damage total.
on that one.
Okay.
Still alive?
No, they have 1 hit point.
No.
Not that one.
Okay.
Oh, I fucked up then. Sorry.
I'll use my bonus action and attack with the other.
Yeah.
Attack it again. 11. Is that hit?
Miss.
Damn it.
That's 14.
Yeah, it's 14, bro.
14
Yeah.
to hit.
7 plus 7, right?
Oh yeah, 14.
Hit. Come on,
Get the
Sunday.
7.
Come on.
Let's get the brownies.
It is.
Somebody's making
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
Yes.
11 more. How does it die?
Well, I'd like to swing it with the rapier. If she does its damage, and I'm like, damn it, just die, will you? And I'm just stabbing the air.
Just one more.
Yeah.
And it like passes through the shade completely, but it just seems
Put
to,
all of it into it, so I just.
but like some sort of weird incense, it just follows through with your attack and just envelops in itself. You leave behind like a little smoke ring, and it dissipates.
Sweet.
That shade disappears and is gone. Timbers.
It's those big clouds.
What's left?
Un.
1.
Mas. And it is not one of the ones that Cole savagely got down
They
to.
got 1 HP.
Oh, it's not?
I thought it was.
Oh, was it? It is?
Yeah, I killed the full hit.
Oh, okay.
Relentless.
Alright, yeah, nice.
I was hoping it would die, so I could do
Little
bonus.
piece of wooden disc with like a flame carved into it. Shoot out firebolt.
Yes.
Miss.
Miss. 21.
DM's calling it his own portent dice.
Yeah.
You rolled a 1. Yeah.
Let me show you what you really rolled.
Yeah, let me show you.
How does it die?
More dust, just flames outline the whole thing, and then
And
vaporize.
vaporizes.
Vaporize.
The undead
Good
creatures
show, mate. Where'd that
are
come
gone. Dissipated.
They're all dead.
from? No.
They're all re-dead.
Yeah.
Orion walks over to some of this ectoplasmic dust stuff, licks his finger, sticks it in it, picks it up, looks at it, and then tastes it. Alright, nothing else happened. Cool.
Seeing the last enemy go down, Cole drops his rage and falls over.
Cool, I don't feel so good.
He's unconscious.
Jesus.
Orion, the dust on the ground, it has an unusual taste like
Spread the
cold,
dying.
frozen soil.
So,
bleeding out.
can I inspect it for, or roll like an Arcana check or a or an Intelligence check to determine if it's useful for anything or what it is?
Go ahead.
How long does it take last?
Which one?
10 minutes.
Probably doesn't matter because that's an
Why did the
11.
spells last an hour?
11 on Intelligence check.
Like an intelligence arcana check.
Sure.
Arcana
Yes.
would be
Arcana, it's the same thing. 11.
You don't know a whole lot about it other than it's something that specters and ghosts and shades and wraiths
concentration.
sometimes leave behind called ectoplasm, which is possible could be used as a component in casting for some sort of cleric spells, but of any real particular value, it's probably not worth a lot, and most people
And doesn't
would,
taste very good.
it tastes something like cold soil. But
Lay off
Finn,
the boogeyman
Is there
sugar.
anybody not beat up here?
As I'm like starfishing on the ground.
Cole needs some attention, Finn.
Yeah, let me get over there.
Follow grabs the healing potion that hangs on Grimm's belt at all times, and then brings it over to Cole. Just you feel a tug at your belt, just
What is wrong with you, Finn?
and you
Get
see
up.
Follow walk away with it.
As you like pick up Finn, his like his arm moves.
up, Finn.
It administers a potion to you.
Okay.
Well,
How do you
As I'm yelling at Finn to get up, I'm approaching follow.
Oh, yeah, good point. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Well, that's a lot.
44 plus 4.
I
I rolled really well.
am going to.
I've got a
say-
What is wrong with Finn?
I'm still unconscious.
Paula, are you
You're still
okay?
unconscious?
Yes.
You guys see this?
You
skin
just said how
hanging
much?
off?
19?
17.
It's like bat wings.
Fala is unclear. You see that your construct friend is poking and prodding at Cole, seeing that the wounds are healing and your muscles kind of regenerating themselves, but something's very wrong with Cole.
Like try to
Here,
climb my way
I've
over.
got something special for these occasions. I pull out a very ornate looking bottle. It's a potion of greater healing.
Oh.
Just RP, guys. You don't need to waste potions.
Right. Right.
Characters don't know that.
I don't know that. I don't know anything about magical healing. I'm like the worst person.
Okay, roll the dice. How much does it heal me?
I don't know how much a potion of greater healing is off the top of my head. It's a lot.
It's like 8 d4s or something like that.
We're gonna go with a lot.
It's like Cole's refreshed. Sunday's like, how many health points right now? 12. I'm at 20.
Greater? 4d4
You're at
plus 4.
16.
44 plus 1.
Man,
Oh, a regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
so knock off some of what you gave me?
Yeah, just by half.
7, 8, 9, 13.
Did you say greater or superior?
I say greater.
That's what I thought.
So much fun. So much gold.
It's because I care about you, Cole.
Yeah, Cole's still unconscious.
Still got like these little fingers.
We're trying to fix you. buddy. It's not working.
Can't reach him. So pick me up.
Okay, that was one round.
Fala is going to make a medicine check on you. They go over your body, poke and prod, try and take a pulse, which is comical for a construct to do. I think I know what the problem is with Cole.
What's wrong?
He doesn't have any batteries.
Batteries.
Yeah, they're like power for mechanical things. You all have those, right?
We have hearts.
You know that
We-
red stuff that comes out of us?
Yeah.
That's our battery.
We need to
juice.
find his
It's not
heart.
supposed to leak.
What about those good berries? Would that help Cole? Isn't it like out of character? Doesn't that like give you the effects of a rest?
You guys, he
Psychic
just
section.
he just straight up
And food.
ate a whole bunch of healing potions. Like, he doesn't look like he's dying, guys.
No, he's alive.
But he's not awake.
All the medicine.
He's
check.
possessed.
I mean, we're all sort of possessed in a way. Carter Stevens.
Possessed and
Wait, are you
cursed.
serious right now?
What is it?
He could be.
What is it?
We just fought ghosts.
20? Okay. Yeah. So, I'll.
You can whisper it to me. I'll keep your secrets.
Okay.
You want to write it down on a 3x5?
Ooh, we should take a break so they can whisper to each
In
other.
12 more seconds,
Talk
Cole's
sweet
gonna pop
nothings.
up.
And I start sitting over him, and I'm like, I realize that Cole's probably gonna wake up in a few seconds, and I say, Simsalabim!
Oh, Jesus.
It was a ghost.
Oh, why is this?
You guys, my reaction.
gave me all these potions?
The Fala looks at a potion.
It was our shirtless friend.
It's working.
I feel better. That was weird.
I was scared because
You look so healthy, and I put my like little like withered hand across your face.
I didn't lose the minus strength effect, right?
You still are missing all that strength.
I feel drained. We really need to rest, I think.
yeah, that was a tough fight. When we get out of here, Cole, can you teach me how to fish?
Yeah, I know how to fish really good.
I have this pole.
Okay. Yeah. We need to find somewhere safe to rest.
What?
Now.
I can do that.
How? In here? Should we
Grim
backtrack to a room?
begins Are we gonna rest in here, right here in this hallway?
In this hallway with all these dead goblins and these shades that we just fought.
Sounds good to me. Ryan just throws his pack on the floor, rips off his bedroll, throws it down.
Can we go to that
room where the Ettins were?
Yeah, can we lock ourselves in the room that those heroes came out of?
Yeah. We probably do that.
Ah, damn it! It's
Summon us a hut.
Hold up. It's all down now, back on his bag.
Magical hut.
Rolls it back over his shoulder.
Hut?
What makes this hut magical? Grim?
hut?
Huh? What makes it magical?
It's made from magic, Finn. Can't use word and definition. It's I pull it from the filaments of the weave. Yeah, I fashion it. Threads of arcane energy. What do you want from me? You're a spellcaster.
What is this spell that you're talking about?
Leomund's tiny hut.
Oh yeah, it's still around.
That's Grimm's tiny hut. Yeah.
Is that in 5e?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And a magnificent mansion.
Well, hey,
That's awesome.
you know, Grim, I love to see this. What does this entail when you cast this? Huh?
Well, I will show you.
So we go back to that room where we met the heroes, and we're gonna board it
For
up.
that, I'm gonna use my second win and get some hit points.
And you step into this room where the other adventurers had come from, in there. And you see that this particular room has 3 alcoves. And in each one, well, in 2 of the 3, there is a large statue of a
should've brought those
beautiful
alcove
elf woman
tiles. They're plenty.
holding a spear. The other alcove, the one farthest to the south, the statue there has been smashed and reduced to rubble. Oh,
Right
sorry.
here.
You are looking at
So we moved into here. We moved forward. This is where
No,
the
sorry.
statue
No, I
is.
the
thought
adventurers were
We are
here,
here.
and you went back to where the Ettins were, which was here.
Yeah.
So now you moved into this room where the adventurers are
Okay,
hiding.
so we're okay.
So scratch that off.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
This is a room with statues
Yeah.
inside.
There were 3.
You'll see here in a second.
One has been destroyed.
And 3 alcoves.
Interestingly, in the pile of stone rubble,
So
from
it's
the
a hallway
smashed
with
statue,
Statues here and then one here.
on top of the pile of the stone rubble, there is a very unusual, strange-looking pile of rotted flesh. It doesn't seem to have any shape. No top, no bottom. It's just amorphous.
Bonfire.
Bonfire erupts on top of it, and you're instantly greeted with the sound of burning, rotted flesh.
Cool.
Sickly sweet and fills the air. It pops and says,
Somebody had their bones sucked out.
You're welcome, guys. You never know.
Yeah.
Can I board up the door?
with what?
My boards.
These boards.
Okay, so you said there were chests in the other room and barrels and shit?
Yeah, but they were all
I break them apart and then I use their pieces to board up the wall.
made of stone.
I will just put it across.
There's a door. No.
You said there's a door here.
Yeah, the door is made out of stone.
Hey,
So you wedge.
could you whip something up right there,
All right.
Mr. Transmutation Wizard?
Yeah.
Wedge close.
Conjuration.
With the barrels
Oh,
and everything.
conjuration.
Yeah,
Cole will help
I
us
could,
out,
but
right?
it can weigh no more than 10 pounds and can be no more
No?
than 3 feet in length.
I
I,
can-
could
yeah, one
create
thing it has
essentially
one edge.
an immovable object
Just three
in
open
front of the doorway.
So you one of the doors you can use your pole, right?
Yeah,
And then it's forever closed.
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
so that's
unless-
one.
I look at him and I say, "This is my door, okay? You get your own fucking door, okay?" And I do what Cole says, and I make a wedge, and I place it under the door to stop it from opening.
So
Hopefully they all
Orion-
open in.
Orion goes to a door, and
No, this is my door, right?
Orion goes to a door and puts an immovable rod
Up against it, click
against
the
it,
button.
and it hovers in the air, transfixed in time and space. Finn has broken apart and salvaged wood from the chests by the forge. He has broken one into the shape of a crude wedge, and regardless of the fact that the door does open in the other direction, you hold it there and you hammer it in as tight as you can. Using the backside or flat of Cole's axe, you guys massively wedge this thing in there, and you're confident it will hold.
I walk up to. Is
Those
there
are
any
like
other
saloon
doors in the room?
doors.
No, they're not saloon doors.
Yeah, they open in like this.
No, it's a door. It rotates.
So it's one big door that slides side to side.
It doesn't necessarily slide, it swings.
That's what I'm saying. Do these only open in towards us?
One of them that the adventurers came out of opened into the room with the axe, and that's the one that you put the wedge in.
Okay.
And you've wedged it shut.
Okay, so we're trying to, make sure it doesn't move at all.
So there's only 2 doors.
You,
in the
just,
room?
you do what you can to hold it in place, and you hammer that wedge in there.
Alright.
And the wedge expands
Yep.
and does what a wedge does.
Yep.
And you give it a real strong push, and you believe that it's going to hold.
Grim walks up to the 3rd door and takes his finger and draws a big shape of a skeleton key on the door, and as he does it, it lights up in magic. Sort of flares for a second. Hey, cool, what's your favorite fish?
Salmon.
That's the password. Cast arcane lock on the door.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
And so here you are, locked inside of this little room, confident that nothing will get in.
Now for the fun part.
Throw my pack off, pull my bedroll out, throw it on the floor, and fall down on it. And within like 30 seconds, I'm just like,
Should I bring up the hut?
Probably don't need to. We're pretty safe in here.
Okay.
Finn, come here.
Yeah.
I pull out a small leather-bound notebook. Look, I know you have a hard time remembering what happened. I don't know why, but I thought this might help you. Before you go to sleep, write down what happened today, and then I'll sleep next to you. And if you get confused when you wake up, I'll help you.
Okay. It's very kind of you, but
I'm standing over Orion, wondering if I should just pickpocket him or
I
not.
wanted to save this till later.
Because
but
he's so drunk.
I enchanted
loud.
the necklace. It goes off in 1 hour after I wake up.
For what?
It tells me what happened.
Okay. All right, I'll take it back.
Magic.
I'll still use your book.
I'll still use your book.
Okay. So we try a long rest.
I believe
If you want to.
I need
The 5 were-rats hunker down in one of the corners, and they kind of all gather around to keep each other warm and do kind of a weird nesting behavior.
We can,
Lord.
from the rations we used earlier, we can still use one more meal, and everybody can heal up from it.
I used my second win and it
Okay.
gave me back on my hit points.
That was a lot of encounters between long rests.
Yeah.
Right?
You also
we did
heal
good.
from taking a long rest if you.
I know, but I'm just saying is like if you didn't want to use, if you only use some of your hit dice in between the last time, but
I'm gonna get half back of levels, rounded down.
Half of your total hit dice rounded down.
Down. Okay, so I get 2 back.
so then I would get 2 back.
What do I get for your meal? An extra hit die?
You honestly don't need it because you're gonna feel
You get
full health from doing a long rest. That's what I was
okay.
telling you.
So you guys can take a good berry.
The problem is that like
I got cookies.
Wait on that good berry. We're only using that in emergencies.
Yeah.
so
Well, it's an everyday thing, and it feeds you.
Yeah, but we have to roll on the chart.
Or it destroys
Yeah, I'm not
itself.
trying to use them.
Yeah.
Use them unless we have to.
okay, so
Cookie pin?
when I prepare a meal, right, it lasts for 3 meals a day.
Oh,
Okay. So this will be the
So-
3rd meal
Yeah, that's why it would work.
for all of us. Okay.
Okay.
I'm curious to find out if my ailments have been recovered. Unless you want to roll to see what happened during the rest.
I guess they kind of took it, didn't they?
What?
Take a break.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's take a quick little break.
Taking a break.
Bye, everybody. We'll be back in a little
We'll be
bit.
back in 10.
Goodbye. See you soon.
Oh.
Hi.
Time's over.
Yeah.
We're back.
Back to
Yeah, we're back, slaves. We're back.
Yeah. Hi, we're back. Yeah. Our group of adventurers have taken an extended rest. That's not an innuendo for anything. It just means that they have rested for a minimum of 8 hours, essentially. Sometimes 6, but now they are rested. Their hit points are refreshed. They have eaten. They are feeling great. They don't know what time of day it is.
No.
And they are ready to push on. They have a skittering pack of 5 were-rats that follow them everywhere.
Do I feel as strong as I normally feel?
Yeah, you do.
That's good.
You wake up.
Is my maximum hit points as high as it normally is?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
When I wake up, I say, oh God, why did I drink Gotha? Harlan, coffee. Where's her?
I take one finger out of my glove and I give Finn the dirty Sunday across the top of his and around his nose.
Oh, okay. I immediately just start puking all over the floor again.
And I put my finger back in my glove and I just walk away snickering.
What is this horrible place? What's
Orion
going on here?
Rise and shine, baby!
thrashing around. He's like, I don't drink with mind flayers. What? Oh.
Water on this stinky thing.
How did we get here?
Where's Gotha?
Who are you?
She do this?
Man.
You said you had a necklace. Maybe you should look for it.
There's
Cole.
a book in your pocket. Read it.
Maybe you should give him. Oh, he already has it, right?
Finn,
Can I give him another dirty?
no. You're now afflicted with something that affects your memory every day. You have to either read the book or wait an hour and your necklace will tell you what to do.
Where's the book?
It's in your pocket. Your left
Your other pocket.
breast pocket. Yes, that.
That is a magic trick. Grim is like brewing some hot, warm beverage over a small fire.
What happened to Sunday?
That gets my attention.
Okay, like,
Ooh, go over there.
why the hell's Sunday look like
Curse.
that?
We're
Cursed, Finn.
we're all cursed, Finn.
Cole doesn't look cursed.
Oh, I'm cursed.
So Cole hasn't killed
It's
anything.
not time to be insecure.
in days.
What about?
In weeks, even.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see something
Wait.
cool? Check this out, Finn.
Wait,
I pull
where
out a
are we?
coin
What day is
And I
it?
throw it at Grim.
I tried it.
I lightly toss
I
it.
tried to duck.
But check this out. This is cool.
I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm tired of this trick. It's like
Just take a second. Take a second. Read a few pages.
Yeah,
Follow
glitter one.
just
we'll make
continuously like
breakfast.
touches and then like pulls away, and touches and
all of a sudden, like a big smile lights up on my face, and I'm like, "Oh wait, this is gonna be fun." And I back up and I run it, follow, and I'm like, jump up and just splat.
right into her wooden frame, and you fall back to the ground.
What? There's no metal involved. There's gotta be a note.
Yeah, we all look at this.
That was funny.
I look at Grim. I look at my hook. I look at Grim. I'm like,
No.
stick it to him and just like pull it off. What the hell's wrong with you?
He's a magnetic personality. Can't you
Cursed.
tell?
This little ring right here. It's
Was it worth it?
I haven't even used it yet,
Okay then.
but I will.
He's never been so attractive in his life.
I'll tell you what, I like this new dagger, man. It takes out ghosts.
His phallic and
Oh, you guys are so punny.
your favorite.
Did we just say like an hour goes by?
Sure.
Yeah, I go to work undoing the wedge that we.
Ben, if you were hearing this, you just woke up about an hour ago. You've been cursed by a loot. Forget every time you wake up. But don't worry. All you need to do is
This your book?
Harlan. Can't you see I am busy? Look, Finn, friends are counting on you. Just remember what I told you, and everything will be gravy. You're number one. Go out there and show them who's boss.
That's so good.
Right on.
Finn, what did you tell you?
I guess I missed it there, but probably wasn't important.
Yeah. Wait.
Nice.
Finn, you didn't actually tell yourself anything in that
No.
message.
I think I told you the most.
Look, I know where I'm at. You know, that's important.
And we're counting on you.
And that you guys are counting on me.
You're gonna go get him.
Fill in the rest in your journal.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
You want one of your cookies? I got some right here.
No. I don't want anything you touch, Sunday. I mean,
It's a trick.
I'm sorry, it's horrible, but
Thanks for helping me mend my gloves.
All right,
Well,
let's just continue on from here. I'm real sorry, guys. I'll keep reading from this book while we keep walking. What are we doing here?
I don't know. Anybody got any
School park.
willow bark?
So we gotta find this bachelor.
Yeah, can you guys give me like the short of this?
We're looking for missing people.
This says doppelgangers.
Oh, you're
yeah.
a doppelganger now.
Since when does Paula have sense of humor? Yeah, stop that.
Quit trying to. Don't try to make it.
T-shirt,
We're also going down. We're going down to find an arm of Manchun to
Remember
cure
our
our
curse?
curses.
Oh yeah, you don't remember.
That's the most important reason why we're
Okay, so we're looking for an arm.
Is the hand still on it?
An arm.
This says high five it. What are you guys? What did I?
That'll do it.
We're high-fiving it
Okay.
because I don't want to look like this.
What are
forever.
those?
The,
Oh God!
They're showing us the skill part.
You no, no. Remember, Mira.
It's Mira, yes. That's
Here, man.
It's just-
Just drink this. Just roll with the punches.
okay.
Mira. It's good to meet. Oh boy.
You gonna drink the booze,
Please,
or are you just
please
gonna
don't
hold
bite
it?
me.
Finn,
Yeah. Oh wait, she drank that side. Oh, she beat me to it.
maybe we should get moving, you guys. I'm getting a little worried for this this bachelor. He's been without his guards for a long time now, and I just realized we sent him away without
We just
really
woke up.
asking where they had him last.
For one, I'm still sober. 2, nobody has any willow bark. 3, we haven't had breakfast.
What do you need? What's willow? What are you gonna use willow bark for?
You don't know. You're
This guy
talking
whines
about
a
a
lot.
wizard.
What? I'm not that. I don't use those kind of. I use different components usually.
Okay. So, real world notice, aspirin comes from willow bark. Back to D&D scenario. It's got painkillers in it.
Alchemical substances. found
That's right.
in the willow bark. That makes perfect sense. You
Yeah.
have to show me this.
Do you have any?
Yeah, you lay out that booze long
I've got
enough.
this-
Right now,
it
it's
will
the,
go away.
it's the only answer to the problem.
I've got these pine cones.
It's not.
So you're left with the decision of a few different routes that you can go.
Yes.
There was back the way you came, another door back to the room where you fought the undead, and then a third door which leads to who knows.
I'll use another 12 days, 12 person ration to feed everybody for the rest of the day.
Who knows? Makes a meal.
Oh, that's awesome. Orion just starts chowing down on whatever it is.
So, Mira, the were-rat, and her motley crew have scoured the area. Remembering that the other group of adventurers you came across had been searching as well, and that this is as far as they came,
Okay.
the were-rats believe that the other door to the east is where you want to go.
That's where I was picking.
All track feet seem to lead that way.
Very well. I say we make haste. They could be in great danger. This place is terrifying. You almost died yesterday, Cole.
I know.
You almost. It's in the book.
Yeah.
What did you make for breakfast, Vin?
Today we have rationed meat along with some nice. We have to get rid of the rest of the vegetables because they won't last as long, and that's probably going to be like a rationed meat kind of salad in the morning. Got a side of Landis bread.
Orion's just stuffing it in his mouth. This isn't Middle Earth.
You've never eaten so well.
So you opened the door
Carefully.
with the password, which was,
Salmon.
and the door swings open. You peer into the darkness of this next chamber.
I retrieve my rod before we go anywhere.
Of course. From what you can see, it's actually a long hallway that proceeds down to the south. It moves down and twists and turns into the darkness before looping around. Go ahead and just keep scratching until you tell me that you're interested in something.
Alright, there's 2 turns to the left. We poke our heads down the first one?
Yep.
The very first one doesn't go very far. You can see from where you are that there is a door there.
There's a door there.
Okay.
The very next one that you see continues on with a much deeper hallway.
There's 2 little markers in the middle of the path. What are those?
What do you see, Go?
As you come to this point, you see that there is a portcullis, although the portcullis itself has been ripped and mangled. It still rests in its closed position, but the bars have been spread so far apart and broken that you can step through it easily.
Okay. Alright, so we take a look down that way too, just before we figure out where we're going.
You see that there is actually a set of stairs. The stairs themselves lead into the darkness.
Up or down?
Down.
I cast.
It doesn't go very far. You can see the bottom of the stairwell from here. It's only a short 7 feet.
I send my familiar down there.
Certainly.
Same.
Quietly, with a stealth check.
Can I cast invisibility on Sunday? You guys would think that would be a great idea. I can hold the concentration, and she can run forward.
He's got his familiar. Won't waste it.
Hold off for
We'll be
Your
all right.
familiar stalks and moves throughout the darkness with a clickety-clack sound, although to most ears it would be virtually indistinguishable from the ambient sound of wind howling down the halls. It moves down the stone steps into this new passageway, and that's when we're going to bring in that new map there.
New map. This one.
New map?
New map. Is it dry? Because I painted it today.
The one wet spot has finally dried.
No, you'll never make it that far.
You'll all die.
So bit.
Go ahead, start scratching off new map.
From where?
The little spot that's kind of exposed.
Here?
I wish it wasn't
There.
20.
Yeah.
I just rolled my portent dice.
Wet, so be
I
careful.
got an 11 and a 19.
Oh yeah, it's gonna smash.
Got paper towel.
Yeah.
I thought it would have dried by now, but I guess maybe I used too much or too little dish
Actually,
soap.
this will move away just fine.
Check it out, I got to use my isometric dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to, once I get to it, I'm going to publish this on the Patreon with the Save the Bachelor Party adventure.
Oh, nice. Love it.
I hope we find Tom Hanks.
Can you do this? I'm gonna work on the camera and make sure people can see this.
What do you mean? Everybody's related to Kevin Bacon.
6 degrees.
My wife hates Kevin Bacon.
What? How could you not like Kevin Bacon?
Here we go.
That man's a saint.
She looks at him.
What?
She looks at him and she's like, "Oh, he's so creepy, like some kind of weird sexual pervert or something."
Oh,
That knows, huh?
you can have a personal opinion about his looks.
Man, and
Only in
be
Hollow
judgy.
Man, he was a pervert.
he was way iffy in Hollow Man, dude.
Well, maybe
Yeah, Hollow
Footloose
Man.
too. That was a little creepy.
What was the one where his house got possessed and he had to like dig up some fucking spiritual shit?
Wasn't that one of the house
What lies
movies?
beneath?
Something like that. Yeah, that sounds right. It was good. Creepy. Creepy.
It reminds me of.
Okay, where we at? Blind.
Here we are.
Stairs.
I'm blind.
Stairs.
Staring at some
Does that make
stairs.
sense from that angle? Not at all.
It's like an Escher painting.
It reminds me of Marble Madness on the NES.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna look for one of those
Love
book
that
props.
game.
Hey,
You remember that
Maybe
one?
flip it 90 degrees
I gotta
clockwise.
erase. No, I don't.
90 degrees more.
I don't know, I'm not.
It's gonna be upside down for you guys, but that's what's probably gonna make the most sense to on camera. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm gonna work on
Fine for
zooming in.
what if you took one of those tiles and at least just propped
Yeah,
it
that's a
at
great
an
idea.
angle?
Even
you guys can pass it around too as we go through this, so you can see. But here you are. It descends 7 feet down, and then the passageway continues on for just a short amount of space before it opens up into a larger chamber.
Do I see any creatures or
As it's angled up.
anything in that area?
Okay, so these
You're way
steps
back there.
down.
Go ahead, stealth.
No, my familiar's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hold on, Sunday.
we're doing a little scouting.
Oh, Finn, sorry. Didn't see you down there.
Actually,
I hear like a squish noise when I touch like the Sunday a little bit.
yes.
Soft.
What you don't
Something
see
smelly.
creatures, but what you do see is that this room appeared to have been some sort of an antechamber, a waiting room of some sorts. Looking about, though, you see that any and all furniture that had been present here has been smashed to bits. Only all that seems to be left is the occasional foot peg, maybe a post, and the tiny remnants and scraps of tables, etc.
Take them.
I wonder if that's the Battle Bazaar.
Start hoarding all these pieces of wood.
You're not there, just the familiars.
Oh, darn it.
sorry.
Finn hears you describe this and rushes into the room, taking out their bits of wood. Wood? Bits of wood! I need those scraps!
Ryan's looking for
Make so many
Willowbark.
wedges, you guys.
But Sunday stops me, right?
Yes, I did. I grabbed his coattail.
What?
Back
There's
here.
wood in there?
so much
Hold his cloak. Get back here.
Are you excitable little halfway?
Doing burnouts.
You see that Fala perks up. I could go back to whittling?
Oh,
I was going to make you another airship, Finn. And Grim.
By the way, thank you for that. Haven't had time to check it out that much. It's pretty awesome. It looked awesome. And big.
For
Good
Grim's
job.
safety, just stick with wooden forks and spoons for now.
Alright, well, I'll stay here.
As you are there, Grim, you pick up a light source coming from the next chamber over. It appears to be the small glow of a fire.
Okay. I snap back to my own senses. Guys, there's a room smashed to bits, lots of wood.
grab Finn's shoulder. Let me at it. Let me at it.
And I think I'm pretty sure I could have seen it. There's a fire, like maybe a campfire or maybe a torch. Hard to say.
Okay.
We should probably take a look.
Kill on sight.
No. What does it say?
I
that
like
in
the
book?
way you think.
What did you write in there? I know you're frustrated, Cole. I know you want to kill, but did you write that in the book?
I didn't write nothing.
Oh, I thought you wrote the book.
You got the right idea, though.
He writes the book.
It was a
Do
joke.
you want to read it?
Maybe.
Ask him.
I like this.
You guys done?
No.
Okay.
Let's go check out the fire.
Making sure.
Okay.
Going stealth.
Yeah.
20.
So I'll try and stealth forward with Sunday. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
The back is the best.
19.
Yes. Hopefully we
Back
be
is the
hiding.
best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go forward. 10-foot halls. You get one
So how
target
much
to another.
space? How much space between us and the party? 20
So
feet.
when we get to a corner,
Where's the
whichever
party?
side the corner's on,
Well,
Cole.
so like this. So we're just this is marching order now.
Okay.
So there's just like a 20-foot gap between,
Okay.
and then we're gonna be stealthy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stealthy.
And stay.
Stealthy,
Stay
stealthy.
Mine's just really big. I heard what?
What chips? Turns over his back and holding his like
Wood chips.
All gold.
Everywhere we go, throwing in wood chips.
So,
I'm
Sunday,
readying my bow.
Sunday, you have a bow ready, but you're
Yes.
just mostly walking, trailing the footsteps of Cole because you cannot see.
I have
Oh,
goggles.
you have your goggles. Never mind. I forgot.
It's okay.
Never
Hey,
mind.
we spent good gold on those.
Yeah.
It's okay, man.
And looks like it's going to be paying off. Sunday, you have goggles affixed to your face, and
Yeah.
you are surveying the area. And indeed,
Yeah.
you do see that there is a fire down in this next chamber over. With
We
your,
can see the illumination and
yeah.
whatever.
Looking from here with the dark vision and the illumination there, they're hard to make out from the contrast of dark vision as well as the glare of the fire, but
Okay.
you believe you see 4 figures sitting, standing, but you don't hear much noise. Cole, it's likewise for you.
Oh, he's-
Why does everyone want to kill everyone? You're not here.
Perception?
Perception?
Just want more information on them?
Wait, when did they leave?
Get closer, I guess. Look
yes.
more.
Yes.
We just see 4
Slow-
figures. That's all we know so
slowly.
far.
You see 4, yes.
Silhouettes.
Basically, it's sort of like
Humanoid?
that from the contrast of the light
Okay.
against the dark vision and all that. So,
When we get closer, putting the goggles up. so
one
I can
up,
see,
one
yes.
down, trying to make it out.
Kind of do the deal.
Pupils.
What
one
was your
small,
stealth
one
check
really big.
again?
I got 20.
20, 19.
Yeah, okay. How close do you want to get?
We need more information. So how far away are we now? 40?
Away from them?
Yeah. So we just go around this corner, right? And then they're kind of in this bit.
Away from the people you're looking at, or away from the party?
We're marching like this towards them.
So you're
It's a straight line.
maintaining the 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we get closer, but so we're the head of the line, and we're just peeking through the first room, right? The first room was empty.
Yes.
Okay.
So you
we
kind
see
of come
them in
around
here.
the
Okay,
corner.
so
and
I'm gonna reveal this room.
You're
No?
roughly 30 feet away from them as they are near the center and sort of moving around.
Grim.
They're focused on the fire, obviously.
They want us to be quiet when they went down the hall?
I'm
Pots and pans clang against the floor.
Yeah, right.
They're inside the bag of holding.
How's that?
Pots of kids. Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's that big room right
I'm
there.
being quiet. I still.
So we are
You
right
get
here.
close enough that you're able to make out
More details,
general
that's what I want.
shapes. They are humanoid. One of
Can
them
we hear any
appears to be
conversations?
short and they're not talking actually. They're
Okay.
sitting.
They're just sitting.
Yeah, they're sitting. You can kind of from here though. You hear the sound of wood scraping on wood as they make the motions of a meal, as well as you make out.
Orcs or cleric?
You make out. You make out the shape of one that is short and stout and stocky. You make out the shape of another that appears to be medium height but thin. The light now illuminates enough that you can tell that this particular person has longer hair, and you believe you can see a musical instrument on their back, as well as 2 other figures that are kind of sitting with their backs to the wall. They are more difficult to distinguish due to their features being silhouetted still and their posture.
I get real close to Sunday.
Looks like a dwarf and music caster and maybe elf. Are we looking for?
Just walk in.
Are we looking for elf?
I don't know what this guy after the party. Do these appear to be noble-like in their clothing?
It's difficult to say.
In armor? We see glistening of metal.
One of them,
Yeah, brand new.
one of them, with their backs against the wall, does have metal. The other 3 appear to be dressed in maybe adventuring style clothing.
They look to be adventurers. Let's go back and tell the others.
Okay. Just carefully go back.
So as you can see, Grim, I've been putting an update on all the stuff we've been doing. It just isn't. It's just not in the way you like it. Okay.
It's fairly detailed. It's guys, shut up. Oh, hey, Sunday. What did you guys?
That's rude.
What did you guys find? Thank you.
There's a. We're whispering.
Yeah.
There's a 4 fire. They look adventurous.
One
Little short, stocky.
one kind of tall, skinny.
Yeah.
One has an instrument.
Well, should we just talk to them? Do they look evil? Are they dripping with blood?
They're eating at a fire.
Sounds kind
Yeah,
of normal.
they're eating.
Sounds really normal.
Maybe we should just go. Maybe let's just go say hi.
Yeah.
Let Sunday and I hide,
Yes.
and then you guys come in and talk.
Can I greet him first, guys?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is your time to shine, Finn.
So let's go hide.
Okay.
We'll move forward and slightly move off to the side of the room here.
Mhm.
Is there any like shadows we can hide in over here?
Right where that eraser is?
Yeah.
That's where the adventuring group is.
You sit in the middle.
Yeah, they're in the middle. 2 of them have their backs to the walls,
okay.
but that fire is lighting up that chamber, so you're not.
There's no shadows
hallway.
anywhere. If we enter the chamber, they can see us.
Yes.
Okay, never
We'll
mind.
just stay out of fire light distance.
I'll stay right behind Finn.
Cover
Yeah.
with salmon.
Salmon.
Essentially, it's going to put those of you who want to hide about right here.
Okay.
Okay. Grim. The word is candle wax.
That's the same word.
Is that a type of salmon?
Did you tell me?
I'm confused.
Never mind. I just hear half a conversation
Right.
and say that.
I'm gonna be very foolish and walk out in the open and say hello to these people.
Want some help?
You wanna come? You might want to wait back so you don't get ganked like me.
I'm not worried about it.
Ganked?
Okay.
Yeah, we're coming with you, Finn.
All right.
Okay, let's send a little squishy. Yes.
I'm not coming with you.
I'm right behind you.
Well, I think you
That's
should
one
wait
salmon
behind
right.
with our 2 friends here. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you're just too cool for these people. Like, I think you might actually scare them.
What?
Because you're so cool.
Looking
You
over.
think I'm cool?
You know what?
Oh my gosh.
All right. You hang out with Cole and Sunday, and just don't get in any trouble, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, the 3 of us start making our way down there. Not stealthing, of course, right?
No, I'm not. I'm no longer.
I just send my parrot roaring into the room and circle their fire.
That'll do it.
Your parrot soars into the room, making some squawking sounds. Roll for initiative.
That's awesome.
Oh no.
Down the hatches.
That's a 19.
I think it's bird initiative.
Am I building this battle now?
Is that bird initiative or my initiative?
Bird.
Oh, 19.
So as your parrot squawks and
hilarious.
soars into this room, the 4 of them scatter and rush to grab weapons that are next to them. One of them is much quicker than the others. He leaps up from off of the back wall and just arrow flies through the air. You can see it soar.
I'm building a battle map.
What?
See.
What's the AC on your parrot?
That's the same as a raven, but I don't actually know it. I'd have to look it up in the well, maybe I'm finding the spell.
I didn't expect this.
I think I got all
all
my
like surprise round, right? So I wouldn't have my reaction there, like free action to yell, hey!
12.
So this arrow flies through the air and strikes your parrot, and it takes 6 damage.
No.
And for a raven,
That's
That probably kills it.
gonna be.
hit points 1. The arrow flies through, pierces the parrot out the other side, hits the stone wall with a clatter. Your bird just
Oh, I got some.
to the ground.
I just super pissed. I just start walking straight towards them.
And the 4 of them turn and are like,
Hey,
Who the hell are you?
Hey. No, hold on.
No.
Orion, stop it. I put my two little hands up in front of him.
I start doing the slow clap.
Hold on.
Mighty bird slayers. Well done.
All right.
You just throw random creatures at people and from the darkness on everyone you meet?
No,
Not a random creature.
just ran out.
It's my bird.
I'm sorry, but you
What are they? What do they look like?
You killed our friend's
you
bird.
stand there now and you're close enough that you can see that there are two humans. One of them dark-skinned and swarthy. The other one very in a loose skin, like Scandinavian in real-world terms, but dressed in very heavy armor. The other two, one of them is a half-elf with a instrument on his back, a lute, and then a dwarf. The dwarf himself is dressed in... what is he dressed in, actually? Sorry. The dwarf is...
Mithril.
The dwarf himself is also...
Are these the people you're looking for?
Hold on. Are you the people we're looking for?
How was I supposed to know if they're the ones you're looking for? Go fake off!
Hold on.
Take
hold
your
on.
faking bird and get out of here!
Hold
You
on.
stupid people out of the darkness!
I wasn't trying to.
Sitting here having a meal and you just... What the bloody nine hells is wrong with you?
Listen, I am a halfling of great stature, and I rub my belly a little bit. As a
Great stature.
I'm one who can understand a good meal. So, I'm sorry about what my friend did. We're looking for people who went missing in here. A bachelor party. They were looking for any drinks.
You immediately look at one another, shifty-eyed, and...
That's a difficult room to build.
That's a tell, Finn.
Hold on. Have you guys seen them by chance?
The half-elf steps forward. Nope.
Hey, you're not in trouble if they're injured or dead. I just want to know where they're at, guys.
Nope, haven't seen them. No, nothing here.
I really feel like you're lying to me, brother.
All right.
Listen, brother.
Look, all right.
Brother.
What are you gonna do with the biggest arms in the world?
I might be telling the truth. I might be lying. But I don't know who you are. So, my name is Varys Sylvanar.
Give me an insight check on that as I put my hand out.
Give me an insight check.
Give me an inside check. That sounds like the
25?
25.
That's a beautiful inside check. Perfect.
There's something very wrong about his behavior.
The Varys.
Yes.
I have within my possession some certain intel that would lead me to believe that you're full of bromine.
Stalker.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think, well, you know, it'd probably be best if you just kind of came clean. You know, just let us know what you know about this missing bachelor.
What do you know about this missing bachelor?
I know that we were sent here to find him, like we said, by his wife. What was her?
Fiance.
His fiance, that's right. So, soon to be wife. Would you stand in the way of a beautiful union between two lovely individuals?
Hey, are you a doppelganger?
Look, enough of this. Answer his questions, or I'm just going to incinerate you.
Hold on.
Sorry,
Hold on.
I can't do it with a straight face anymore. Yeah, no, I'm not marrying her.
Oh shit.
It's you!
Okay.
I come out of the shadow.
Wait. So you're just gonna hang out down here for the rest of you're just hiding from your fiance?
No. See,
I come out.
we were gonna come down here and find a way out of the city. Like, a back door, and it's never coming back.
Doth thy mirror not crack? Would you do this to your fiance?
Hey.
Oh my goodness, Grit.
Yeah, no. It's, look, see, I've been around the world. Went on some adventures with my brother for a bit. Got married a couple times, but you know what? It gets old. And, yeah, no, I'm out.
So we want to tell this poor, beautiful lady.
Oh.
I gotta go back and
He
tell
pulls
her
his loot
this
off.
and say,
I'm gonna miss this. Tell her I died heroically. And to send money to this address. And he pulls out a note. It's like,
We're gonna need an ear.
Can you make that address out to the Rose Thorn Theater?
no. Tell her to send it to this address for my children.
your children.
Yes. I have some somewhere, I'm sure, but I mean...
So
Thank you, we'll be going now.
Don't mind that.
I lean over.
hey man, listen.
What is
I take him by the hand and I walk him off to the side a little bit.
The pounding...
Can I walk him over to like a corner of
The
room?
pounding and yelling is coming from a door on the opposite side of this chamber. It is an actual wooden door, and you see now that some of the wooden furniture from the last room has barricaded this door. And Varys looks at you. Okay. We came across some doppelgangers.
Oh.
In fact, we hired 4 guards to come down here with us, and they jumped us. And we haven't escaped yet, and they're locked in that room. So, I'm gonna have to ask that you don't go in there.
Hey man, hold on. Hold on.
Did we let the
come
doppelgangers
here.
go?
Let me ask you something.
Or the other guards go?
I don't want my
Are
friends
you a
to do this, 'cause
doppelganger?
they're-
I don't have any time for this, Varys. Get on with it.
Ben,
The 2 other
Grim.
Grims.
roll call.
So anyway, I try to keep him occupied, and I say, I'm sorry. Can we talk in private?
Who's
with
closest to
my
me?
friends For a second?
Follow from around the corner, sees that you're panicked, and yells out, "The password is salmon wax!"
What now?
Who's close to me? Cole?
Yeah, me and
Cole.
you.
I walk over to the door.
Yeah, and it's pounding. There's like a lot of
Doppelganger.
fist pounding on this door, yelling. You hear voices of all different sorts and pitches, and you
Wasn't
can
there a way?
kind of make out what's going on there. But like Varys sees you go over there, and the other 3 are like, "No, get away from that door! Don't let them out!" And they rush.
My
over to
name
try
is
and stop
Finn,
you.
and I came today to tell that you have to do what I say.
For 8 hours.
You're going to be
he's
dancing for
doing
the
that,
next 8 hours.
No save on that.
Dance.
Give me a save.
It's a dance off. You do the hokey pokey.
I don't think I passed that.
No,
Are you seriously dancing?
Sorry guys, I didn't
One,
have
maybe
it
2, maybe 3.
I was gonna suggest that he goes and marries his wife, but you guys wouldn't give me a chance.
I didn't say that. He immediately starts dancing in place. It's like, why you gotta do this?
So what, he's dancing? He's stuck there, right? Let's kind of make him prone,
He
doesn't
can move different directions.
Cole, I got a bad feeling.
Yeah. All right. So Cole will enter the room
Where are all these people?
and slowly walk towards the center of the room. Do they have their weapons drawn?
They have them in hand, yes, from when the parrot flew
They still
in.
do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'll wait.
impressive
I'll
after
wait
I
to see
convince
where
us.
Finn is going with this.
I want wanted to suggest again.
Orion is absolutely correct. We do have them rushing to stop Grim from opening the door, so I'm going to put minis down so that it is easier to visualize this.
So after I cast this, does Grim open the door?
No, because there are 3 other people there to stop him. I mean, he can certainly try, but
You're back here.
it might be a little difficult.
My plan
I'm
was
with them.
more to
You're not-
see
you
what
didn't-
their
you're not in the
reaction
room
would
yet, are
be
you?
to me
Yeah,
walking
I'll
towards the door than to just open it. So I'm just
I'm not gonna have no
like creeping
trust
towards the door, like
You like over here? Like you're on
All
your
right,
way there?
friend. I have to
Like
tell you,
you're on your way there now?
yeah.
I'm
I'm
suspecting
like
that
on my
you
way
are the
there.
doppelganger.
When I
Where do you want to be?
where's the door? This one
Over
here.
here, yeah.
Okay, I'm like 10 feet.
So you
away
walked. You walked in.
from it. I walked in.
I'm talking.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Shane.
yeah.
Where do you want to be?
It depends on where they're at.
They're in the middle of the
so
room
we don't
around
know
the
yet.
fire.
Sure. Yeah, they said there is.
They were in the middle of the room by that fire, but they have all moved over there to try and
There's a
keep
fire.
anyone from opening the door.
barrels?
Here is one of the humans.
We got a bunch of cool stuff.
Shut up, man. I want to wear barrels.
There
sometimes
is
to fight
another
people
one of the
with it.
humans who is much shorter. He's a very short human.
Player knowledge. Have we figured out how to root out?
Yeah, I gotta ask him a question. Like, that's the only way to figure it out.
No,
Chelsea
there's another way,
insight.
but we don't know yet. Cole certainly doesn't know.
Okay. I know how to kill a doppelganger.
Tell me.
About it.
You absolutely can.
It bleeds like everything else.
So I'm just like
He's dancing though. I like
hands
that.
up, but like
I mean, he's gonna dance forever until like.
Until he gets attacked.
You can
right?
dance. You can dance.
Until he gets attacked. And then it breaks it.
Here's our dwarf.
battle cam.
And crappy, where did I put it?
Hey, wait.
Here,
Are doppelgangers immune to suggestion?
I don't know. Are they?
Or there.
Because then I'd know instantly.
Are you asking me to tell you what their stat block says?
That's exactly what he's doing. So tell us.
Yeah, they're immune.
Told you.
Guys, these are obviously not doppelgangers.
Told you.
There he
I told
is.
you that wasn't gonna work.
All right, there you go.
Hey, it was a wisdom save.
Yeah, he still failed it.
I love it.
Sorry. Here is Varys Sylvanar.
All right. So help me out here. Fire, is that a good spot for it?
He was an elf,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
All right.
He's a half elf.
So now they're all hanging out.
Damn helps.
This one does not like to stay up. We need to
Damn
Yeah.
helps.
glue him onto a platform.
Maybe I should grab a different one.
You know, it'll be all right.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Okay, and so Grim got to about here before they all started moving to intercept.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
They rushed for that door.
maybe he's on that side. Okay, so that's where we're at. Okay, so that being the scenario, Shane, where did Orion want to be?
Right where he's at, perfectly fine. I'm gonna
Outstanding.
throw a fireball right in the
Finn.
fucking middle of him.
Oh lord. You happy where you are?
So I'm right beside Sylvanar.
You're up here.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, let's play it out.
Fireball.
So you just made him dance.
Whoa, no.
You ready to
Now we're gonna murderize him.
So
You live up to murder hobo.
I yell out.
I don't believe
I
him.
think these guys are the doppelgangers. I would like to say right now,
Fireball.
I would like to ask him, are you a doppelganger?
Varys looks at you and says, "I'm not a doppelganger. We trapped them in there into that room."
I'd like to make an insight. Can I use my old insight for that? 26?
It's a new check.
Come on,
Love the
Bard. Show us your bardy goodness.
I can't see. 16.
That's good. That's really good.
7.
really good.
21.
That's really good.
Good one. Did you teach this guy how to twerk?
You're gonna really hear his screams as he gets lit on fire. Those are really truthful screams.
I love it.
You believe him.
Don't kill him! These are obviously the nobles.
Fine.
How many drinks is that?
He's only had 2.
I am terribly sorry, but I'm also
Mark 3. Right, he's just pissed they killed his bird.
Those doppelgangers tried to kill us. We came down here to try and explore and find a way out. They said they could get us. He's still dancing. They said they could get us through and that it'd be no problem. But once we were down here and they found out that we were nobles, they thought that they would kill us and take our identities.
Could you describe the ones that are locked in the room? What are they wearing?
Nothing. We took all their belongings. Then you see that there are actually piles of gear up against the back wall.
Do they resemble the same gear of the adventurers that we let go earlier?
That's a good question.
No, they do not.
Do they resemble the gear of the people that are in front of us?
No, they do not.
Do they resemble the gear of the people that were part of Ryan's original group that died?
No, they do not.
Does the gear look familiar?
Can I ask Grim to put his ear to the door?
Gear to the door.
No. Stay away from the door.
Listen, why do you keep telling us to stay away from the door? We're going to do what we want unless you want this fireball.
Don't listen to them, Varys. Now I think they got one of them brain creatures in their head.
I have killed more brain creatures than you have ever seen.
Yeah, okay, true.
I'm just sitting back where I'm at, shaking my head.
That's what a brain creature would say.
That's what a doppelganger would say. See how that works? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, okay?
You know what? Nobody likes you.
Who's the...
Probably,
I'll be the adult here and walk away as I go toward the door.
That's probably what you've been doing your whole life, isn't it? Walking away from all your problems.
Yep, I put my ear to the door. Hey, are you guys doppelgangers?
It's totally not that door. No.
Hey, are you guys doppelgangers?
The door. The other door.
Look there, friend, don't do it. I'm telling you right now, if you go near that door, we will have no other option than to attack you.
Go ahead.
He's telling the truth. One time, I saw him kill 5 men.
My passive insight of...
You touch my friend, I'm going to nuke your whole party.
17, can I tell if he's lying?
With your passive in 17?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep these handy.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah. Alright, so I will say to him, please, my friends, I am not in here to cause anybody more trouble. You guys can leave. I won't even take the stupid loot from you. I'll just tell her that, like, we couldn't find you, okay? Just tell me for the truth right here. And now, can I please just walk over there and listen to the door and ask them if they're doppelgangers or not? You guys can leave, and then I will take them home.
What are you expecting him to tell you? Do you really think that you're just going to be like, oh no, we're not doppelgangers, please let us out? They're going to lie to you.
One of their friends asked me to come and take them home.
One of their friends has probably sent you down here for them to kill you and take your things too. That's what they do. They're murderous creatures and you can't believe a single one of them.
Why are doppelgangers such dicks then?
It's probably in their nature. They're born that way. Monstrosities, every one of them. It's true. I went a doppelganger one time. Real asshole.
Alright, I cast suggestion one more time.
His name was Jebediah. He used to harvest his grain. I looked back on my life and he was very plain.
Are there any significant noble markings on their clothing at all that I might recognize?
You see insignias on their clothing. You begin casting a spell.
My name is Finn, and I came here today to tell all of you that you gotta do what I say.
For 8 hours.
Are you guys the real? Are you guys actually doppelgangers, or are you actually nobles?
Please stand. What do I have to beat for your spell save?
A 15, and it's a wisdom check.
15 to wisdom. In unison, they're all going, we're not doppelgangers, we keep telling you. With the exception of this one guy in the back. I'm a doppelganger. And the three of them turn around and are like, kill him! And they
Hold on.
weapons.
Hold on. Can I convince all of them not to do this?
You're yelling, hold on, and they're drawing weapons. So whatever you're going to do,
which
you
one
better
says
do it
he's
real
the
quick.
doppelganger?
The guy with the sword.
I'll kill him, and I run up and pull out my dagger and pretend to stab him in the stomach. As I run up to him, I yell, saying to his belly button, "Hey, play dead!" And I go, "Ah! Doppelganger!"
Deception check.
I love it.
Can I like assist him by being like, Finn, no!
I think that's natural. That's that's pretty good.
Oh.
What'd you get?
That is a 21.
21. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Not good enough.
Doppelganger rolls a performance check.
And gets a 30.
The doppelganger grabs his stomach and he's like, ah! He drops to the ground, like props himself up with one arm,
I love it.
and he looks at the other three, and they're like, and Various is like, so I noticed there's no blood on your blade.
What are you talking about? And as I pull it out, I cast minor image to make it look red.
All right, stalling long enough. I'm tired of this. They draw weapons and they turn to attack you. Roll initiate. Fireball. You didn't have it ready.
But I do have a ready arrow.
What was
shadows?
I'm sorry, guys. I fucked up too many times. I'll just...
You did,
Tried.
but roll initiative.
I tried so hard to make this not be a lethal encounter here for everybody.
Pounding on a door continues.
I just wanted to nuke him.
You can still probably do that on your turn. Roll initiative.
18.
Oh yeah.
Guys, we don't have
Fucking one.
blows.
Close it off. Wreck face.
My initiative is 3.
18.
This is the big dice.
Sunday. Plenty. Zombie.
Oh yeah, big dice pulled through.
Yay.
I'd hope so, because you're in the middle of it.
Finn, your initiative.
Zombie.
20.
Recessive.
Fala. I roll for Fala. Fala got.
Keep rolling tall.
Oh. Fala has probably more dex than Orion, though, so.
She was my wingman.
Finn got 20. Sunday.
What did I say? 18.
Timbers and Cole.
Probably.
21.
Yeah.
No.
Back.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Timbers.
That seems so sad.
I say we
14.
just subdue
Looks
that.
good. Cole, you were
Yeah,
up
no
first.
problem there for Cole.
Right? You can just go ahead and smack the
Yeah,
crap.
Close. Don't kill them, okay? I look at Cole, I was like,
I'm
Cole,
first?
don't kill them.
You're first.
Alright, I rage. I fly across. You see my spiritual wings following me. I get right in the middle of all three of them. And I unleash a flurry on the bard. Starting with.
With no loot.
Oh, give me a good. That's off. That's off. That's still good though. 21 to hit with 13 damage to start. Give me a crit! 19 to hit. Ooh, that's a good number though. 19 plus. That's 19 damage.
What was the
Good
first
show,
one?
mate. Oh, it is the first one every time. I forgot.
Sorry. I've got like a bunch of stuff I'm doing
Yeah,
back here,
it's
and
okay. I think it was a 12 and a 19.
12 and 19.
So 31 damage total.
Cool. 31 damage to Varys as your axe cuts in deep. Music across the chest.
And so, and Radamanthys is flying around him, distracting him.
Okay. Finn.
Finn, got a good roll. Nice.
I cast Bane on the 3 regular people.
Love that
The
spell.
3 what?
The 3 that weren't the doppelganger.
3 non-doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're aligning ourselves with doppelgangers.
Yeah, what is happening?
Give me a charisma save, please.
Was that the quest?
What
we
do
were
I gotta
supposed to
beat?
find and save doppelgangers?
Mine was.
Two of them
I
did
didn't
it.
have a quest.
The cold still doesn't know that.
Was Varys one that you baned?
These three.
Yeah.
Okay, so Varys passed. Wait, what did you say I had to
I
beat?
knows I'm a wolf
15?
in this
Yeah, Varys passed.
army.
Because he's a half elf.
Half elves.
So the other two failed?
Yeah. All right. Sunday. Oh, what does it look like when you cast your spell?
Oh, like always, I cut my hand and I throw blood into their eyes. It misses Varys, though.
He's just like, no. Okay, you'll pay for that. Sunday.
I would like to take an aim shot at that guy's lower extremities. I don't want to kill him, I just want to hurt him really fucking bad so he can't do anything
Okay.
with my arrow.
Okay.
Since I can't reach.
You can't do non-lethal damage with arrows.
You can do non-lethal damage with an arrow.
It's physical, right?
It's physical.
What if I
Physical.
don't,
Not gonna
if I
argue
don't
with
go
the DM.
for
Just keep going.
I don't know, like, if you shoot somebody with a gun, like,
It's a shot in the knee.
yeah.
20. Yeah, it's 25.
That's a hit.
You're aiming for Varys?
I'm aiming. Who's that little brown dude in front?
Yeah, that's.
Now he has not acted yet in combat, so that does what for you?
Oh, shit.
That's an auto crit.
It's gonna explode that poor little
I'm
elf.
just gonna have to kill him.
You said non-lethal. I'm gonna let it be non-lethal.
Okay, thank you.
He's just there, just like, oh, never dance again.
Like
Town to
explodes.
town, seducing ladies. and
He's
then leaving.
he's still dancing.
I really shouldn't have been able to. So once I cast Suggest the second time, you should
Oh,
not be dancing
okay.
anymore.
Concentration spell.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why it should only have worked on one of them.
Both times. That's okay. It was cooler to have the doppelganger go.
24?
I'm a doppelganger.
24 total.
I should just take
24 damage?
24. That's all.
Yeah, it's arrow.
24 damage to a leg, though.
No, it should be more than that because it's a crit. So you have your die 6s from your sneak attack and your die 6 from your arrow all maximized. That's 18.
So your arrow flies through the air, and you aim for his lower extremities. It hits right in the knee, like the meme goes, and it's just a sickening crack sound as his knee bends and buckles the other way, and he's like, ah! And falls backwards, cracks his head onto the ground, and then morphs into a doppelganger.
Oh! I fucking knew it.
I told you! I told you!
You should have let me throw my fireball!
He's down. He's unconscious. The other one standing next to him, he's like, and with a deception check of 24, you believe it.
Here's my reaction.
They're still attacking us.
No.
The door!
It's against your passive.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just stay right now. Keeping my distance from these doppelgangers.
Yeah.
It's so convincing.
I'll stay here.
That was Sunday Timbers.
Shit.
So that one's down. That one's occupied. I use my free action to yell out, Fan, are we killing these or not?
No.
Okay, I cast Hold Monster on one of them.
Saving throw.
-4.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
Jesus.
He's held.
Okay.
There's no way I made that check.
Is he still dancing? No, he passed.
So when you cast Hold Monster, I'm just going to put my flavor text in there because you're slacking tonight. You cast your spell and bring up this magical energy and you fling it out this way, and these crystalline needles just appear everywhere, like just millimeters away from the skin, and every movement is just like
Wow. That's cool.
unable to move.
I'm just like holding out my hand with the ring on it. It's like glowing in hellfire.
Like some particular movie hero with a magic ring. That's Timbers. Okay.
Schwartz?
One of them, he makes a saving throw at the end of his turn against Hold Monster.
I'll look it up.
I'm gonna roll it now anyways. probably failed. The other one is going to. The other two are going to make an attack. One on Cole, the one with Bane. He rushes up with a sword in hand, swings, and you have been focused on the other one, and you just turn around and like the sword just cling right against the axe. You don't even make an effort to dodge out of the way. It's just like sheer stupid luck that he had hit the axe. Sparks fly. The other one with the sword turns around and he makes right for Finn. Makes an attack.
It's so like I'm like, hold on, dude, just pretend that you're dead. Ah!
As you
won't have to pretend.
now with your back to the doppelganger, he comes you into the back of the head with the butt of his sword.
You need to go up, grab her, and tear it up a little bit.
Didn't hurt. Didn't hurt. Didn't hurt.
It's one saving throw, Jesse, and that's it.
Did they hit?
You're gonna take 7 slashing or bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
He made 2 attacks on you, Cole, and he missed.
I get that every hit.
That's
That guy's turn.
it's their turn. Their turn went pretty quick. One of them can't do anything. The other 2 missed 3 times and hit once. Fala.
Is she going? I told her to stay. She got a crossbow.
Yeah. So
Hand sling.
she doesn't have advantage with people around him, right?
6-year-old kid better stay.
No.
The one I held is
Incapacitated
paralyzed.
guy. So that's
With like
not,
3/4 cover.
It's not advantage, but it's a crit if you hit. Oh, is that only melee?
You gotta be within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Fall's gonna
Look it up,
shoot
but
for the
that's-
knees.
I agree. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Sweep the leg.
Number 2, boy.
9 plus 6, so a 15.
Hit.
Okay. That is a D6. 2 plus a dex, which is 4, so 6 damage.
She had a magical crossbow.
No. But it's magically cool that it
It
did
is
that
super
wrong.
freaking cool.
6 damage to that one. Which one was it? Bane?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. That is Orion.
You guys know what I'm gonna do.
That's not.
Where? Yeah, right there.
Friendly
Aim for
fire.
the door.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me. Hold on. What's the circle?
Aim for the
Can
door.
we get a circle on here?
Hit the door.
Even if you
circles in life.
even if you aim at the very corner of the wall, you'll still hit Finn and me.
Just use that tape and measure half of the circle and just pivot it.
Yeah, you'll still get hit.
What is it? 30?
20.
20 foot radius.
4 inches?
20-foot radius.
4 inches.
No, you got it, man.
Back corner of the wall.
It's not that all the way around, right? Is it?
It's a radius.
It's a radius,
20
but if
foot
it's centered on the wall, then part of it's outside here.
20 foot radius, right?
So what's the straight across? The diameter is 8?
Diameter would be 8 inches. The radius is 4 inches.
What
Yeah,
you just
it
measured though would be
4.
the center.
Yeah. So you hit me, Finn, if you do that.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
they're within
am
15
4
feet of
inches
it.
from. I am less than 4 inches away from that wall.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you actually hit the unconscious dude too.
Can you target a point in the
You
air?
almost.
I'm not drunk
you
enough
almost,
to do it anyway.
You almost hit Finn. Grim too.
Can you target a point
Lucky
in
I'm
the
not
air?
wasted yet. What?
Can you target a point in the air? Like, can you try to avoid hitting?
It's not going to make it down. Not really.
No, I'm not
I
gonna.
mean, the
bother
rooms in
with
here are
that
only
shit.
like 12 feet high,
10.
15 feet.
I'll
Just
just,
a chamber, not a hallway. Hallways are
I'll
typically
nail
full
this
room.
thing. It's nearest to me. Magic missile that.
Stupid bard.
It's a good thing he wasn't drunker. If he was drunker, he'd have done it anyway. He wouldn't care that you're in the way.
It's not a bard.
No.
2, so let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
9 damage.
9 damage
Yep.
to that one. Got it. Magic missiles fly through the air. Each one explodes. Blasts of light and smoke rise up off of his body as he kind of recoils from the blow. And Cole.
This is so sweet. You just see the biggest smile come over my face as I turn
It's like dark face.
as I turn like executioner style towards the guy that can't move.
Right.
Poor man.
So instant crit, yeah.
Incapacitated is an instant crit.
He's paralyzed. Yep.
Fuck, 2 ones.
2 ones.
Lame. That's okay. It's still 43 damage.
Oh, God.
Even with 2
Yes.
ones?
Jesus. 43 damage.
Yeah. I use my Orcish Savagery.
No,
Not yet.
How does it pass out?
that is 1 attack.
Yeah.
Still awake,
Oh.
not unconscious, but it just rips a gash.
How does it pass out?
Shatters bones, splits in you.
So that was an 11. We'll take that shit. So this is 40 damage.
And he drops to the ground, coughing and wheezing.
What was he made of?
Explain how he passes out, Cole.
Does he drop or is he literally
I just like shovel.
Right.
He's still technically paralyzed.
Hit him with
so
the handle
he's-
of your axe.
He kind of just collapses and he's struggling.
I just imagine like at the last second my axe always turns flat.
Right.
And I'm just like
Or it somehow, or it somehow just hits an iron bone or something. But he drops to the ground with 1 hit point. Alright, where does that put us? Finn.
Great job, Grim. That was fun.
Great job, Cole.
Hey, for that level 5 spell.
That guy did not turn.
I want to put some other spells in there.
That guy didn't turn into a doppelganger, right?
He's not dead. No, he is unconscious though. So yes, actually he morphs into a doppelganger.
All right. As I look at this guy, I'm just like, dick.
Lying at fire.
Damn dick wizards.
He tells you with a 19 deception, I didn't know!
Your friend actually did send us to help you, asshole. And then I cast, yeah, I'm gonna cast this.
They were all doppelgangers. I was lied to.
No.
And you believe him.
Right?
Tell you what, I'll roll with disadvantage.
I was raised by a doppelganger.
And I got 17.
Damn.
They're so
Does my
I love
passive
those loaded
beat it?
dice.
What's your passive?
My favorite.
17, yeah.
Oh, well, then you don't believe him.
It's
like, wait a second.
It doesn't matter if you believe him or not.
Fucking liar.
Lying doppelganger.
And I say, Moose to Crackish. Moose to Crackish. And I bop him in the head as I, told it in.
Damage. I gotta make a save or something. Isn't it an attack?
Yeah.
The one that's pain?
Yeah.
Damage.
The one that's been damaged.
This guy right here.
You want to do the... Okay.
Sword guy that.
That's why I did 2d8s. Anyway.
Damage.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 damage to that one.
I thought I killed him.
Okay.
You do you.
He drops to the ground. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry. He definitely does not drop to the ground. But he
I was gonna say, whoa, we fucking died from that?
he drops his facade, and he's a doppelganger in armor. And
Does the other dude surrender yet?
Sunday.
Well, you might as well just take the last dude out too.
Oh my god, just bust some knees.
Not like that. Shit. 9.
Arrow flies through the
I
air,
missed.
soars over his head, and crashes into the wood. Sticks there, makes a solid thunk. The pounding on the other side intensifies, and the yelling louder.
Oh, sorry, just move me my full movement.
10, 20, 30.
Thank you. Come on, Paula. Come tie him up.
You got those manacles.
Skipping.
Yeah, that's not good. All happy.
I got some magic.
Let's go tie him up.
Yeah.
That's it.
We got the manacles.
She's so twisted.
We do have manacles. Magic ones?
No.
Oh, we got manacles. I got
We
manacles.
used them when we went inside of the
Okay, so Timbers.
Yeah.
Drop concentration on Hold Monster, and I then cast Knock on the barred door. And just a magical like gust of forceful wind just
You have
goes
to touch it to do that?
60 feet.
Damn.
And it's just like, and the door just goes slamming open like a huge gust of wind. Pushed it open.
Except that it opens out into the room that you're in, so it sprays wood and debris across the entire battle area. It flies everywhere. I'm not gonna make you guys take
Hitting
damage
Cole.
from that.
Right. He's first.
It shatters all over Cole.
You take 20.
And standing there, like comically, 4 people topple out, one on top of the other,
it's a
into a
closet.
pile. And in front of you on the ground is a dwarf, a human, a half elf, and another human. Crashing to the ground. They all look up.
Tied up.
No, they're not tied up, but they are all dirty, mostly naked and cold, and look like they are dying of dehydration.
In my
They're not
best
done yet, though.
rom-com voice, I'm like, get up! You got a wedding to get to!
Oh my god, yes.
Come with me if you want to.
Boys, fuck yeah.
Party ain't over yet.
Can't wait till we get to like the blimp and she's like about to take off.
Yeah.
Stop the blimp!
Bad guy's turn. You done?
Bad guy.
Four.
Single bad. No, 2 bad guys.
Yeah.
You get
Pounding on Finn.
Nice.
It's getting a real pounding.
They see what has happened. They see the people on the ground, and they make a plea. We surrender. We yield. Spare us.
Are you really doppelgangers?
Now he questions it.
No.
And they look around. They make an insight check on whether or not you guys will spare them or slay them. One got a natural 20.
I'm just gonna say no matter what you roll, Cole's gonna fucking slaughter these guys. And they know
Slaughter.
that. Right.
Yeah, they can see the rage in his face.
So. Because he goes, I know I'm not gonna kill him.
All right.
Yeah, well,
One of them hesitates and uses his turn to do that. The other one got too low of or the other one got high enough of an insight to see what's really going on, and he will turn to attack Cole. He makes his 2 attacks. Oh, both are terrible, terrible. That's 2 misses as his club that he has swings and cracks off the haft of your axe, swings again. But his attack is too wide. Though it kind of hits you, it does no damage because it's sloppy. And follow.
she's gonna follow in with Sunday and start tying up that
Soon she
fucking
gets
dude.
closer, she's tying it up.
Does she have more than 30 movement?
She only has 3.
Okay, so she's next.
I thought somebody had
Next Sunday.
an extra 5.
30 movement?
It's 30. No.
Oh,
Nope. She is an ally.
No. Finn's movement.
Finn's movement increased.
He got those movements.
That's right.
5 feet, so now I'm up to 30. Anyway,
Orion.
I guess she can use her dash action to get to him.
I mean, she could shoot an arrow.
She's fine.
This is the only thing left standing, right?
There's 2 guys, yeah.
Oh.
The other one looked like he was giving up, though, kind of. Then that one turned to hit me.
He was beginning to.
Yeah.
We saw Cole.
Because we let their friends out.
Yeah, magic missile again.
Okay.
He's dead.
Do the
big
thing,
one?
wizard.
Say the word.
Yeah.
And 8 damage to him.
8 damage to that one. Nice. Okay. Magic missiles fly through the air. They burst against his frame. Got it. He stumbles, staggers, readies a weapon, notices you. Cole.
Yeah, swing away.
Sweep for the fences.
Yeah. Swing for the fences, call. 17 damage from the first shot.
17 to
And like 20
in a
damage.
red.
Yeah, 17 damage.
Okay.
Is he down?
Keep going.
Alright. That's 11 damage on this one. 20 to hit.
I guess whether you did 1 more hit point or not, he would be at 1 hit point.
But he's not unconscious.
He's not
Okay.
unconscious.
Alright.
Rang his bell.
He staggers. It looks like he might as well be unconscious. That's funny. Finn.
So spirits have transferred onto him if it matters.
Okay.
All of you are beaten. Surrender now, and I won't slay you.
No, he's not.
Drop your
I thought he
weapons.
was unconscious.
No, he literally only has
Oh,
one
I'm
hit
sorry.
point.
We weren't surrendering.
Sorry.
He ain't gonna let us live.
He can't kill people.
I'm gonna pull over.
He's been cursed. Tell the truth. It's persuasion.
Roll a persuasion check.
These are bad guys.
Everybody's bad. Everybody's saying he's bad hombres. No, man. With my persuasion. So it's a 29.
Is that a new meal you're cooking up in Ombre?
29.
You convince the one guy who is in the back corner and he has dropped his weapons and he moves and he's ready to move away. But the other guy, whether he believes you or not, isn't going to just let somebody beat the freaking shit out of him.
Yes, he is.
Well, he's not going to stand there. He's not going to stand there and let it happen.
And take his beating.
And he knows Cole isn't going to stop. So,
Alright, well, that's my action.
so he doesn't surrender.
Alright, well, one of them surrenders.
So
Until Cole hits him and then he'll
sword over
attack
there,
him.
drop their
Oh,
weapon.
so he's just gonna really surrender.
He's going to surrender until
alright.
Cole runs over there and hits him again, and then he'll attack back.
He's cowering.
Yeah.
No. If Cole hits this guy, will he attack?
He might, because he sees that you're surrendering and you're still trying to do
Alright.
horrible things.
Alright, I was honest with him, so I guess I'll let him take his opportunity of attack. I'll walk over to Cole and I'll place my hands up in front of him.
Whoa. He's not going to make an opportunity attack against you because
I'm gonna try to stop Cole. I'll like wrap my arms around his waist.
Okay.
I'll be like, Cole, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to kill anymore, Cole. Cole, we can go home.
More like, you can't kill anyways.
Shh.
That was enrage me.
That was Finn.
I try to hug him.
Sunday.
Hug it out. Hug it out, bro.
Aiming an arrow at that guy's head, I'm telling him to stand down or he's going to taste the tip of this.
Intimidation
Very
check.
unfortunate. Did 6. Nothing. 6.
Doesn't Cole help him
Stop fighting.
intimidate?
I'm going to give you advantage on that, given the situation.
That's better.
13.
Got a little charisma bonus.
He,
14.
okay. He doesn't seem to do a whole lot. You can't tell what's going on. Timbers.
Okay.
Quick stock of the battlefield. That dude is pretty beat up, right? This person is no longer alive, or they're passed out too.
Right.
Conscious, unconscious, uno hit point, cowering.
By the way, Sunday, I'm taking that as a readied action. That's how I am interpreting.
Sounds good.
Continue.
Alrighty.
I'm just like, sun's getting low, Cole.
Squares his shoulders a little bit.
Salmon wax.
It follows like salmon wax, Cole.
Spares a glance at Finn.
That's awesome. You get inspiration.
Sorry, buddy. One magic missile at each of the unconscious.
Grim,
Grim, you're savage!
What does it look like when you die?
I just throw up 3 wooden chips and they kind of twirl in the air for a second and just hang, and then they each shoot out, find their target.
Like a shooting star, it's just a straight beeline, just it penetrates into the body of your target before a 2-second uncomfortable wait, and then
shit.
as internals explode and spurt out through the tiny pinprick left by your falling stars. Yeah. Good job.
Your alignment is now.
I'm about to pick up Ben and use him as a bat.
I'm gonna get these things are. Grimno's doppelgangers are evil. Plus, he was kind of concerned.
We don't have time to talk about it. Let's
The one that's alive and seeing what had happened rushes back to steps back, grabs his sword, and then swings to the
So
back.
you killed all 3 of these guys?
Yes. Yep.
1 hit point, 1 hit point, 1 hit point. Oh, gee, many Christmas.
Runs to the back of Finn and tries to strike you in the back.
Ready to action with the arrow?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I did not see that coming.
20. It's not an actual crit, but I got 20.
It's a hit, and his 2 attacks to hit you are misses. So
5.
damage 5. Not a whole lot.
That's not a sneak attack.
So
Just a regular
he goes to
arrow.
strike you with his sword, steps up behind you, ready to take your head off for this horrible turn of events. And as his sword comes up, he swings wildly as he stumbles backwards from the force of the blow.
Just saved your life.
Both of his attacks miss.
Don't get him started.
Fala. Fala is still standing.
Yeah, what do you want
I love
to
the
do?
banter in our clan. Fall's supposed to be tying people up.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck you guys.
So Fall,
I told Fall that no, there's nobody to tie up.
Fall looks at Grim and he's like, Grim, dying's lame.
Dying is lame.
Dying is lame, Grim.
It's lame when we die, Paul.
Grim, they surrender.
So it's okay to kill whoever we want?
It's okay to do
No.
what we say. Yeah.
Yes.
No, don't listen to him.
Fala doesn't do anything else. Fala continues to tie up the dead bodies. Alright.
Stop here. Stop here.
Wait, you said tie them up.
It's too late. Finn,
I'm sorry, I was too slow.
Grim's fault.
Grim, curse my metal hands. I wasn't quick enough.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Oh God, Orion.
It's this
Dude, there's what's left?
one
Him?
up. Yeah.
I just throw my dagger at it.
Yeah.
Duck.
I don't know what
Duck, Finn.
my attack on that is.
Duck, Grim.
Down there, it's +5.
Well, it says hit +5. So what is that roll? How's that
Agility
roll?
die 20 and add 5.
So the first one? Agility?
What do you have in your hands?
Roll your
Roll that
force
and add
Roll your
5.
die
No, I
20.
got that, but what's the check?
Oh, you add that.
Oh, his
5.
armor class. We don't know what his armor class
okay.
is. So it's
All right,
14.
gotcha. 14.
Sorry, shut up, Chris.
Hit.
Okay.
1d4 plus dex mod.
Oh, yeah.
What a nice one.
Nice.
6.
Nice damage.
Unexpected. 6 damage from this dagger that flies through the air.
Ryan's a beast. Gets hit by an arrow. He gets hit by a fucking dagger.
Oh, yeah, he's still dancing.
He's not drunk yet.
No, that was the other.
Oh, we only had a
Right
Yeah.
into the other shoulder. Another dagger penetrates into his soft blue flesh, and this guy is confused at like the turn of events.
Pincushion party.
Go on,
Who's
Cole.
next?
Go on, Cole.
Stick him with the dagger.
No, I have to. I'm listening.
Do it, Cole.
Listen, I'm gonna run up and grapple.
Do it, Cole. Kill him. You're raging.
I didn't say candle wax.
Hit
grapple
him, Cole. Hit him.
I never said candle wax.
Hit him, Cole.
Beat 16.
That's a lot.
Oh, okay.
25.
Never said candle wax.
You grab the creature and restrain him, bending an arm
So-
back in a circle.
All right.
That is a single attack on my attack action. Can I use my second attack to pin him?
Is that an actual attack?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think it's
Kind
just
of
the same thing
It's
again.
kind of just a knock prone,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't know. It's 17 contested athletics to just knock him, to pin him.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So we both go prone and we're pinned against the ground.
Are you sitting on him?
Yeah.
And he is held in place.
So I'm out of rage now, and I'm just looking at Finn.
That dagger just sinks in deep as he falls on top of him.
You don't have to do this, Ma.
I'm like, Cole,
It's
I never
my
said
dog.
candle wax.
I'll put him down myself.
What was that, Grim?
Finn, are you guys going to continue to kill?
I'm not
You're
even
gonna
mad.
continue
There's so much
attacking the rats?
hypocrisy with Sunday right now. She's like, everything stinks. You're ugly.
You're gonna kill him. You're gonna go for the kill. Okay. After all this,
I know.
Just the slow dagger.
It's already too late.
The slow dagger.
I look him in the eyes and I
gonna
just
be the
say,
finish.
I'm sorry.
Use my arrow. Use my arrow.
I wish you didn't have to come to this.
Take my arrow out and use it.
I drop my dagger and I walk away.
can't do it.
Wow.
Grim is like, you're not man enough?
Shut up. He's got a heart of gold.
Hold on.
What's the condition?
Fear.
Are you scared?
He's yellow.
The yellow condition. He's yellow.
So you guys are set, right?
You still got these other dudes.
What other? Oh yeah, we got the
party, yeah.
the crew.
Combat's over there.
Combat's over.
And, whoop, I want that one. Okay.
So is somebody gonna finish this guy off?
He has not fighting what's going on.
Right.
Well, can't you just take this one back, Finn?
We're not taking any of them back.
Ah,
What am I
no.
gonna say?
Here it
I
goes.
say this to the wall as I'm looking away from them.
You don't have to say anything.
15.
Hey,
Hit him with an arrow.
You have
nowhere.
disadvantage because that's ranged, and also Cole is on top of him, so that increases his AC.
He's prone and all that.
all right. Well, anyway, if I
Go ahead and shoot
Just
him
never
and see if you hit him or Cole.
So I said, I'm just like, did they
roll
ever really
again?
need your help? Did you ever really actually need help?
Hold on, he wants to shoot him. I'm going to see
He
if he
can
hits.
talk. I'm just gonna shoot.
Yeah, shoot. I want to see
I
if
got
you
a
hit
15.
a 15. You have disadvantage. Roll once more and
That's right,
see
that's right.
see if you hit Cole instead.
4. I got a 2. Oh, 5. Yeah, it's 5.
6.
Being as careful as you can, you shoot the arrow, but it strikes the ground in front of the two of them and not
Nice.
actually hitting him instead. But you also don't shoot Cole.
Good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you said to him,
Cole don't care.
Did you actually ever need help?
Puny arrow wouldn't hurt.
"What? What do you mean? Did we need help?"
Somebody in the bar said that you guys were lost.
So are you talking to the four out of the door?
No, I'm talking to the guy on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Bonnie was worried about us. She told us not to go down here, but the plan was simple. It's just pretend to be them and pose as nobles for a few years. Live wealthy. The four others come through and are like, oh my god. And the half-elf rushes over to the gear, rummages through it, pulls out a water skin. Oh, it's been days. Oh, my loot. Bling. Oh, thank you.
I just march over there and yank my dagger out of that thing's shoulder.
Ah! He lets out a cry. And the other four is like, oh, fantastic. Varys grabs something from outside. All right, he grabs his loot and looks over at the doppelganger. He's like, couldn't beat him to the battle of the bands, but I never got my drum solo. Runs up, bam, into the side of the head with the loot and just crack. Ah! And the loot itself is actually still okay, intact.
All right.
Nice.
Must be magical.
So his head turns sideways?
Yeah,
from rich
it's like
mahogany.
real powerful.
Alright, I'll let him go and stand up.
He's unconscious. You can sense that he's still alive, but Varys put him under.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Go home.
Got some unresolved issues we need to deal with.
Sounds good to me.
These creatures are evil. I mean, they were gonna leave these guys down here just to die.
Bonnie didn't seem evil.
Bonnie maybe Bonnie wasn't evil, but they were gonna leave these four down here to die.
As they're
How
getting
come we-
dressed. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
terribly
but they
evil.
haven't done that yet.
No, should kill that one too.
Yeah, they had.
No, they hadn't because we just saved everybody.
We stopped them. That's all.
We almost saved everybody, Grim.
Why do you want to save doppelgangers?
Yeah, he's not worth your time.
All life is precious.
I'm not keen on impersonating nobles
Plus,
personally.
what if they had What if they had brain creatures in there? You
Well,
know,
they obviously don't, seeing as how they're dead.
this one might.
I don't think you did.
Came across those brain creatures too. Terrible business that.
Hey, are you gonna get married?
No.
Cast suggestion.
He's getting his way one way or another, dude. I love it. See? Everything works out in the end, Finn, a little bit.
Well, my name is Finn, and I come here today to tell you that you are gonna marry that bitch today.
I hear what you're saying, and let me say it back to you. He casts Charm Person.
Oh shit!
I got things to do, and you're not here with you.
What do I say for?
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Oh boy, there goes Finn. He's gonna go water
Oh,
off.
charm's not that bad. It just makes him friendly.
Great, we have a bard off now.
Yeah, it's a bard off. You're blocking
13,
the camp.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
You're a bit more resilient than you look, I'll give you that.
I slap him across the face as hard as I can.
Wow.
Dare you sing a song to
What?
It's an attack to do that, but you have advantage because he has forms of exhaustion.
Yeah, well, I have tiny hands. So I don't do any damage because it's a -1.
Get a grip. That was just rude.
You're a dick.
Well, you're not much better.
I just saved your ass.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Hey.
I'm Varys Sylvanar.
Hey, Varys Sylvanar, you're gonna go up there and get her
Varys,
today.
we're taking you home.
Yeah, buddy.
Nope.
Yeah, you are.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Paul,
Hey, all
you got
of you?
the manacles?
See,
All
no,
of you guys
I
who I
heard,
just saved?
I can
Yeah,
hear
you guys are also coming back with us too.
the three of them are like, oh yeah, no, that's no problem with me.
You have any
buddy.
problem with
your
taking
buddy
this
back.
bubble?
That was the plan though, is to actually, we were going to let Varys get away and say that he never made it out. It was all part of the plan. And
No, then we can still just do that, right? We can all just leave Varys here. Hey, Varys.
Yeah.
How long do you think you'll live down here?
Oh, long
By
enough.
yourself.
I mean, if it weren't for the fact that the doppelgangers got the jump on us, look, I've been around. I got it. I'm gonna handle this.
What happens if we just tell our friend to tie you up and we drag you back up to the yawning portal, kicking and screaming?
Well, that would
Well,
make...
it probably won't be.
I like that idea.
Guys, we don't need the money. This was never about the money. If the wife wants
dowry
to know
has
what
property,
happened,
don't
we're
you
gonna
want
tell
more
her what
property?
happened.
You know what? You're right. I'm just transferring the anger that I got already. Yes, asshole.
I want that
As
dowry.
far as the doppelganger goes, there's an old fishing analogy. Grim,
Tell him to stop playing.
stop for a second.
Bing! And he goes invisible.
Oh shit.
Okay. You can't blame a shark for the color of his skin.
Shark just disappeared.
Doppelgangers have one thing they can do.
Perception check.
So you're just
Roll it,
trying
dude.
to
Just
trying to
disappeared.
survive.
Right.
Yeah, but they were gonna
You
kill.
you ever lied to make coin?
Yeah, but they don't need to.
What do you think I'm trying
kill,
to do now?
They didn't need to kill this guy. They didn't need
hear
to
him.
strip him of it. They
No,
were
17, you
they
hear
were
him.
gonna
You
die.
hear him
Just saying.
leaving the room.
I throw an egg at him.
I don't trust him.
Disadvantage.
I don't trust people
Oh,
that
you missed.
Yeah, I
that
missed.
Flies through the air.
pretend to be something they're not.
Rude.
Each of us is guilty of that.
Just go.
Only because of a curse.
I hope this doppelganger could have taken
We've
you.
all pretended to be something
Be
we're
you.
not.
No, it would have been
You're saying
fine.
we
He
should
could
let
have
this
married
one
her. I don't care.
Yeah,
My gut
he didn't
says
seem like
trust
he wanted to
Finn.
marry her either. What was wrong with her?
He was just copying my personality. It's what they do.
No, I just meant like what was wrong with her in the
You
first
say
place.
so cool.
Oh, her family's broke.
That's all it was.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's yeah.
God, I
Wait,
hate
what?
this guy more and more. Can we just kill him?
Invisible.
Like I was telling Head Grim, we trust whatever you say.
The three other survivors are still standing here.
We let the doppelganger live, and we
Kill the
kill
noble.
the half elf. Is that our plan now?
Then the doppelganger is the half
went
elf, and
invisible.
then he goes and beats her.
There's son of a
Will he make her happy?
batch left us here.
He
Guys,
did. So
healing
much
word
for
on
being
him really
friends,
quick.
huh?
This is the doppelganger.
So much. Aye.
Friends don't do that to each other.
Are we engaging in a conspiracy to overthrow a noble now? Is that what's happening?
This could
I'm
be the
done with this guy. It's
could
like
be a good
we should
ending to the
just
story.
Really, just have a nobleman like doppelganger in power this whole time.
probably not the only one. That's what Gotha said, right? Or no, somebody said that already.
You know, lad, I do appreciate the rescue, but it wouldn't be the first doppelganger that's been in the seat of power.
Oh gosh.
Here's the deal. We'll let you, but you gotta go marry the girl.
He's walking away.
unconscious.
He's unconscious.
And I'm a human.
He's walking away. Like, that guy's gone.
You went invisible.
No, I'm talking about the doppelganger. I thought you.
No, I'm talking about the half elf. Like he's walking away.
Invisible.
Still. Invisible.
Well, the doppelganger's unconscious, and I'm a human. I don't know how I could prove that to you. Cheers.
God damn it. Like, I don't want this doppelganger to come back and be somebody, like, when we least expect it. Like, Westra or fucking...
Yeah, that's
Who the
scary.
hell is Westra?
Westra and Multimuner.
Oh, you talking about, like, the actress?
Yeah, we're good friends.
Oh, really?
Before you guys go, can I take a look at the back of your head?
Okay.
I mean, we've just been encountering some really super strange creatures lately, and I have no idea how they're getting inside people's heads.
The brain
They're so
creatures,
big.
yeah.
You guys have to get out of here on your own.
You know Westra?
What I saw it happen. It's magic.
Magic.
They use some sort of magical power, something to seduce what they are attacking. And when the creature is down and incapacitated, they just disappear. They're gone. But when that person dies, sure as the darn hells, it crawls out of its cranium.
Seen that?
We've seen that.
Aye. Killed a few rat folk down here. Seen it happen.
Uncle B.
Some bugbears, goblins too.
Aye. Whole bloody place is infested with them.
What about the shades?
Shades? I don't know nothing about any shades.
Ghost.
But I know what a bloody shade is.
No, I was just saying ghost.
Right. Haven't seen them.
It's a fun word to say.
Ghost.
Ghost.
All
Oh, you're
guys.
right.
Well, I feel like no matter what, we kind of
Ghost.
came out on bottom here.
Ghost.
So I'm free to whatever option you guys want to do. I feel like we should just wash our hands of this.
I'm only here to cure our curse.
Give me the. Oh, the one dude took off with the loot.
Yeah.
It kind of loses all meaning after a while. Ghost. Ghost.
Spectrum.
Is this the
dwarf. It's the dwarf.
All right.
I like you.
What are we gonna do with the
like you.
doppelganger? Can you guys make it back up?
Speaking of which, your bracers are like flaming in smoke.
I'm smoking. Is that sulfuric smell?
It's really gassy.
What? Finn? What do we do with our new friend?
Floofs of smoke.
Doppelganger? I don't trust him. I mean, we just went through the ordeal we just went through.
If it's none the difference to any of you, one thing that did gather our attention that we came down here, not just because we was looking for a way for our friend Varys to escape, but word was that down this tunnel here, there's some sort of shrine.
After you.
Well, I'm not necessarily in the best of conditions. Why don't you all send one of your large constructs down there first?
Oh, don't say that.
After you.
Right, so what you're saying is we should go home.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, you should hide.
Or go down that hall
Yeah. You should
first
probably have.
to the shrine.
You ever been to the Goblin Bazaar?
No, I don't dirty myself with those.
Shrine, go.
Of course.
I think we should check out the shrine.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go check out that shrine.
I take off. Go
God.
first.
Oh God.
Go first.
You obviously ain't got a heartbeat. You go first. If
Well,
anyone
eat your
here should be
face off.
trap fodder, it should be the undead
I'm a
zombie.
little hungry right now.
What?
Are you hard of hearing? Because I'm about ready to eat your ear off.
Right, I have been
first.
in that hole for 3 days with no food and water.
Okay, hold on.
Barely
When did we train
stand.
to murder Hope?
Less body fat. Less body fat.
Just let him go, Sunday. Let's go. They're of no use to us, anyways.
Yeah, right.
Just let him.
Trying to have a little fun.
Oh man, I'm tempted if we want to call it a night or see what's in one more room.
Welcome to the next room.
Almost
guys.
11.
It's almost
Oh,
11.
it is
It is 11.
We should
It is
probably
11?
call it.
We should probably call it.
All right.
I want to see what's in.
Me too.
Oh man, you guys realize that you're probably about 3 rooms in one quest away from the next level?
Yeah, I know. I want to
Oh.
level up so bad.
Well, have your options ready for the next time we play, so that
Oh, you do it mid.
you'll be able to level up quick
Nice.
in the middle of our stream, right during our break, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
That was pretty fun. Oh,
I love the non-stop action.
Yay!
Luckily, more than one.
Varys Sylvanar.
Is it?
All right, everyone say goodnight.
He's a friend of
Thanks
mine.
for watching.
Coming along.
Doppelganger fun. Always the best.
Got to meet the bachelor party.
Nice work, Jesse. Getting all your voices right. Yeah. That was really hard. That was like 6 voices or something.
If there's anybody out there watching right now too who wants to play D&D, GameStorm is coming up on the 28th through the 31st of this month, and I will be DMing a few games there, so look up the GameStorm event.
Yeah.
I'll be there in the evenings, like 4:30 to 10.
It's a really fun event. There's
Yeah.
usually giant halls with nothing but tabletop games. And
Oh, nice.
It's a really cool place.
And some
It is.
swag,
Check it
some
out.
other stuff, right? They have some vendors.
Can I
and
fly
stuff
out
out there.
this?
Yeah.
Why'd you shoot him, dude?
All right. We're gonna say goodnight.
Right.
Bye.